So just real quick, I do want to apologize because I really did want to do this live. I really did, but I'm gonna have a bit of a conflict of interest because I really want to do it now because I really don't want to wait any longer because Tower of God's on the horizon and stuff, and I need to prepare for its return and everything. And tomorrow when I did want to stream, my father actually, if anyone doesn't know, when I do live streams, I actually have to go to my living room and use like the local area network Ethernet cable because internet's not strong enough in my room to sustain a stream. I have to be there, and he has a very important business meeting he has to do on call during the time I plan to do this. So I'm gonna do it now, record it, catch up, and then I'm gonna premiere it. So yeah, I apologize I couldn't do it live, but don't worry, you'll get opportunities because when I'm caught up, you'll be seeing me live react and whatnot. All right, let's hop into the video.
A little something like eeny, meeny, right from the beginning. Smoke a little pack, but the pack never timid. Church, but I'm seeing it. Curse when I'm winning. She need a new back. When it's back, I'ma bend it. Slap up some guinea, pass me the henny. Watch a nigga black slipper yak, I'ma quit it. Swerve in the Benzie, perfume is Fendi. Bobbin' move fast, real fast like I'm Ricky. Just cause I'm pretty, came from the dirt. Shovel up a nigga, can't handle the work. Ooh, y'all, swing with it first. Young white girl like a ramble.
Let's get it. The weight of time. I don't have nothing to say. I'm just trying to read. Let's get it. Forest of Light near Rind Hollow. Maruna. I see you decided to leave your stuff behind because you couldn't get into the city, but seeing you didn't get that far, I assume that means you want to talk to me about something. Yes, you're right. There is a lot I want to talk to you about, but even if I don't go into that much detail, you'll understand what I'm talking about, right? Insight, okay? Is this why you waited for me? Well, the main reason is that I wanted to tell you what I've been through. I see. That's why we were there for that long. I should go. I think it's better for us if we work separately. Maruna flash and he's gone. Interesting. What did he see? The Weight of Time, season 3, episode 161. The Weight of Time 1, baby. Callie Bloom, main shop of creation brand, Brimo. I'm so fucking stoked, man. I'm about to be caught up. This is great. Hold on, let me just fix something on my OBS real quick, cause listen, man, I gotta protect myself from line webtoons. I don't want them to be like, oh no. Actually, I'll fix it in a second. All right. I hear things are a real mess at the Arrow Plateau. Well, the place that got bombarded by the Suras happened to be the prison for magic offenders. So they're trying to catch the panic. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't think that was gonna become important. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think the convicts and criminals were gonna be a major thing, but I'm glad that they are. I respect that. That's good. I thought it was. I thought maybe they escaped and maybe they're gonna think, oh, like maybe they died trying to get out or something. I don't know. I thought they were gonna kind of, rein in an excuse to be like, nah, like it's fine. So that's kind of crazy. Sorry, I want to make this just a little bigger. That's all. On her forehead to touch the top of the screen. Okay, that's good. Still they can't leave city because they can't leave the city because it's Arrow Plateau. The problem is they've teamed up with Elah to create a barrier for stopping the attack. So a lot of convicts escape from Elah from Arrow Plateau. Mirha must be having a hell of a time trying to deal with everything. Lutz was trying to help out a neighboring city, but it totally failed. We don't have time to worry about other cities right now. Atera's in ruins. Don't forget, your boss is in Atera too. Is there any news from my sister? Well, I just received a message. What's her problem? We're allowed to talk about Era Plateau, and we just let it go. She's been on edge because she's got some close relatives in Atera. Plus, they're way worse off than us. Why, like, you know what? It's okay. By the way, I hear there are some survivors thanks to Reach's department store. That should help boost our brand image. The people there don't even have a place to stay right now. Where are they all planning to go? Probably somewhere nearby like Misty Shore or Rind Hollow. Rind Hollow's safer. Chandra's there. By the way, how long is Layla going to stay in Cali Bloom? She should be back in her own city. Not sure. Chandra will probably get her soon. Cali Bloom, Earth Temple. Lila, I brought the thing you asked for. Is that Rana? That's a Chandra's cape, right? Yeah, that's it. Wasn't it heavy? I put a lot of food in that cape for when he left for Conche. Oh, really? I didn't notice. It just weighed the same as a normal cape. Maybe he ate food from the pockets. He couldn't have finished it all that quickly. Rummage, rummage, rummage. What's that? The Eye of Perishment. One of Kali level's God level items. They said it's a pledge token. They call it a pledge token in the Sura realm. It's an item that lets you make a deal with time to grow extremely quickly. Rand definitely spoke as if he used this item, and not even the God with insight questioned him. But this item is supposed to be handed over to Suras as soon as you use it. If Rand's telling the truth, it shouldn't be here. All that food gone in such a short time, and an item that shouldn't be here. Rand's Sephora. There's something going on with Rand ever since Brilith confronted him. Like, oh my god, what do you guys tell us already? Y'all, I gotta brace myself, huh? We about to get real. All right. Oh, fuck, I wish I was live right now. Okay, Rand, there he is. Russell, you're awake, Rand? Wasn't there someone next to me? Oh, Shes, he just left. Rand, Hati Vayu. Oh. Where you going? He's standing there. Shes. You went to confront him? Threw a punch? Crash. Rand? Where are you going, Shes? I just needed some fresh air. Misty Shore is this way. Yeah, but there's no reason for me to go there. No, of course not. Haha, I thought you might have gotten some crazy idea in your head. Don't be silly. It's too bad about Lenny. I should have tried harder to protect her. Oh, it's okay. Chetan's a 5th stage Rakshasa. A human like you wouldn't stand a chance against him. I'm just glad you're alive. But he's not even that strong for a 5th stage Rakshasa, huh? How did you know? I've seen someone way stronger. Did him and Maruna like fight or some shit? Like what? Cause like there's clearly some. Oh, the weight of time. So when maybe they all went through the portal, they all experienced something with someone like somewhere low key for like 40. Oh my god, because it looks like Lee's almost okay. You know what? Let me stop. I'm just keep reading. Sampanti and Maruna. So you Rex says Tatia, but you're not interested in helping them? That's right. I'm sick of getting pulled around without any guarantee of a reward for my troubles. I'm gonna look for another way to rebuild the Garuda clan. Alright, fine. I thought you'd try to stop me. If that's how you feel even after I explain everything to you, then fine. I really don't feel like arguing with you. You're basically the leader of our race now. So it's about power. Power is everything in this world, Maruna. You know that. No. We're trying to teach him a different lesson. And you beating in this Sora type beat lesson into him is not helping us. We need to care about some human lives. Come on, dog. You know that. You're right. And I hate that about our world. Oh, that's interesting. You said that you managed to grow without using the Eye of Perishment, right? How did you do it? What happened? How was that possible? You probably wouldn't believe me if I told you. Even I find it hard to believe. It all feels like a dream. Who you walking with? How much longer do we have to keep following this endless path? It's a lot easier when there was an... Oh, that's Rand, I think. A lot easier with the exit or something. It's hard to tell how long it was after we left Conche, but it was definitely quite some time. After blabbing away about his family and stuff, the human kept getting quieter as we kept walking. I miss Rana. That was the last thing he said before he completely stopped talking. It was nice to finally have some peace and quiet. Nigga was like, thank you, shut up, that's enough, I've had enough, what's wrong? I don't feel like I don't think you can feel hunger or get older here. What other reason could it be for a human to get tired? I don't see the point of this anymore, I just want to die. The day Rand's Saif Rofe finally gave up was the day we saw a change in that endless path. To be continued. What the fuck is going on? She wasted no time with the first chapter. She said, let me hit y'all with a banger. Hold on. Let me change the number here. I'm not even going to try to theorize nothing. I'm going to just keep going, keep reading. That's crazy, dude. It was nice. It was a place where you felt no physical pain no matter how long you walked. He didn't stand to gain anything from dying. No one except me would remember his death. They took that cat version of Lee's for some reason or another. I wonder. No one remembers death, and it certainly wouldn't have been an honorable death. That's why I just couldn't understand when he started talking about his own death. I don't see why you'd want to die. I get that it's a little boring, but it's not bad enough to wish for death, is it? Is this just boring to you? See, I'm on Maruna's tip. I'm not dying from hunger or nothing. Like, I gotta keep moving and do stuff to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta keep doing shit. I can't just give up and stop walking. Yeah, it's a bit boring. When I was walking, I was just thinking about how to get out of here, what I want to do to get out of here, but it's getting a little boring because the scenery is so monotonous. It's been far too long to only be thinking about those two things. Because Maruna is a Sora and he's already lived so long and he's mad old, the concept of time and the weight of time is going to affect him differently. For somebody who's going to live millions and thousands of years, even a century is like, bro, it's just been 100 years. Why are you tripping? 100 years is long for a human lifespan. If you live to 100 years, you have done something. I'm pretty sure you get a fucking certificate for living that long or some shit. Like, you get rewarded for living to 100. So I know Rand's a quarter and he still lives a little longer, but time is it's probably been maybe something like crazy, like 6 to 10 years. And he's like, son, where are we? We've been walking endlessly for so long. Sorry. Then why don't you start thinking about everything again from the beginning? Just keep repeating the same thoughts. It'll help pass the time. That's right, you're a Sura. Born to bear a never-ending life. You are used to things never changing. Do humans suffer from a lack of change? I'm not sure. Am I suffering because of the monotony? One thing once I got tired of thinking of one thing, I would start thinking of something else, and then another, and then after thinking of everything I could possibly bring to mind, suddenly all those thoughts seem so pointless. So now I don't feel like thinking about anything anymore. One Last God, Kubera, story and art by Kurigam, season 3, episode 162, The Weight of Time 2. I couldn't quite understand what he was trying to say. My guess is he was saying that the fact that humans change more quickly than Suras isn't limited to the differences of our physical bodies alone. And although this strange place may stop our bodies from aging, it can't stop our minds from getting older. Just kill me, please. You would find it, you could end it for me so easily. And maybe if I don't know how long he's thinking it's gone by, but maybe he's like, I've already missed so much of my kid's life. Or maybe Rana's already, because Rana's a pureblood, right? So I don't know. Being stuck in your head for a long time is dangerous, though. So I get it. I once tried to respond. If he really wanted to die, he could just kill himself without saying anything to me. Fine, if that's what you really want. But first, help me grow with the eye of perishment. You haven't forgotten that I only came with you to conscious to reach the 5th stage, have you? Or did you? How could you possibly forget? What's the point of growing anymore? Would you care? You just said you want to die here. I mean, the world will go on just fine without me. But if you wait a minute, is this when he's it's okay. Let me just read. Sorry, my mind is racing right now. But if you're reaching the 5th stage would be bad. But if you reach the 5th would be bad for the world. You sure have a lot on your mind for someone who said they no longer want to think about anything. Whether it's bad for the world or not, you'd be dead and gone anyway. What's the difference? What difference is it to you? Come on, hurry up. Help me reach the 5th stage and you can die. You'll just be a lump of meat without a care in the world. Never mind, forget about it. I'll take care of myself, whether it's through death or not. That's what I thought. You didn't seem very sure about dying, trying to get me to kill you. Thanks, Maruna. I'm not sure, but I think when I saw him smile then, I was wondering if I'd gone crazy, but then at that very moment, crack, crack. The ground beneath him split open and the cracks spread all around us. Oh shit. And that seemingly endless space finally began to come to an end. Is this the Sura realm? I thought we were headed towards Willarv. Hey, wait. You'd better use Kubera's magic if you want to survive the toxic atmosphere and gravity here. You should be more worried about this little one. Meow. Come to think of it, no one has ever told me exactly what happens when a creature wearing the Eye of Perishment dies. Does the item remain, or does it disappear? But if it was as simple as killing that beast and stealing the item, there was no need for me to bring it all the way to Conche. There must have been some reason as to why the god named Chandra asked me to take this thing with me. So this thing is a part of his transformation? Damn it, give it to me! What did you do? I weakened the gravity acting on it. I can't do anything with the toxic atmosphere, but at least I can make the gravity slow. So this is some kind of Vegeta 10 times, Earth's normal Willarv, I guess. This is not Earth, but this is very interesting. We have him crushing it, but it won't last much longer in its atmosphere. We'd better find someone who can help do something with it. I feel like maybe his compassion, or him learning to help others, even if it's not in direct relation to his growth or the Garuda clan, maybe that selflessness is what he needed to grow. I don't know. We'll see. If the poison is something worse, we'll need to use your... What about me? What? Can you do that for me too? Weaken the gravity, I mean? You can just use Kubera's magic. Maybe death would have been better after all. I swear to God, once I reach the 5th stage, this ability is great. I feel way better. Sigh. After that long journey, Rand's personality changed quite a lot, but I didn't think much about it. There was something kind of fishy about the situation, but it was better than when he was blabbing away constantly. My man values some silence. I get it. Shoot, I was hoping we'd be able to avoid running to Taraka clan. I won't be able to stay near you the whole time, so you better use Kubera magic if the need arises. Aren't you going to surify? That would only make me an easier target for them. It's a bit more risky, but it's better to stay in human form for now. Follow me, let's take a different path. Howdy, Kubera. Are those the same birds? Aren't those birds the same race as you? They don't look like they're from the Taraka clan. No, whenever you see a bunch of Suras together in bird form, it's safer to assume they're Tarakas. Since I'm the last remaining Garuda, as much as I hate to admit it. Really? The ones I defeated while going around looking for fragments look kind of different from the usual Suras. Those guys look too normal to be Tarakas. Even some of them are in human form. Human form? It was only then I really took a look close at the other Suras, and I saw... No, it can't be. A pair of fiery wings in bloom. Something I hadn't seen since the Cataclysm, but I could never forget. Do you know that Sura? That's Dad? Oh no. Vinata. My mother. Oh, it's Mama. No, my mother is dead. Someone is messing with me. It must have a skill that lets them impersonate or make others cause others to hallucinate. And that must be it. Sorry if you can hear the ice cream truck. Nothing I can do about it. That must be it. I mustn't fall for the tricks. What if this is the past and your mother is alive? What? Think about it. We came from a place that was completely removed from the time in the real world. We're trying to get to Willarv in the past. Okay, this is what I was thinking. Is this after they went inside the thing? Okay, so good. Okay, that's what I want to know for sure. I wasn't certain. Yeah, but we ended up in the Sura realm. We already know where it took us to the wrong place. How do we know we're even in the right time period? Maybe we traveled back in time to when your mother was still alive. So the Wheel of Time is gonna have some timey-wimey shenanigans, and I'm here for all of it. I need it. I love that. A moment, please. My mother passed away. I was living with the Gandharas. I don't even know exactly where or how she passed away. So maybe his relationship with his mother or something helps him. I want to know what the condition was to get to his 5th stage, really. It's been so long since I last saw her. Finally, the brink of death, it didn't really sink in. I tried to act like it didn't bother me, but then all of a sudden I started to really feel her absence. And at that moment, I realized I didn't have anyone to depend on. Mother. Wait. Don't even think about visiting your mother. We're trying to get to Willarv in the future, not remain here. Who knows how our actions here might affect the future. We've got to be careful. First, we need to find out which era of the Sura realm this is. Are you still unable to hear anything? Even for me, it's hard to hear anything from this distance. Hiding using Hati Chandra. Unless someone yells really loud. Listen everyone up. I have caught that one for you, but don't let any more slip past you. Stay sharp and don't let anyone or anything through this alley. We can't let the Asuras help the Anad clan. We need to make sure the Anads are wiped out once and for all. The snakes. One Last God story, not by Kurigam, season 3, episode 163. The Wait of Time, chapter 3. What is it? What do you hear? This is the day the Ananda clan was annihilated. The year of D500. What does that mean? D500 is 523 years before the first episode of Part 3. The year end 23. For more context, see Part 2, Episode 555. I'm gonna screenshot this so I can reference it later. The Garuda clan and the Yaksha clan were blocking the alleys to stop the Asura clan from helping the is it Ananta clan? I don't think Ananta clan maybe. And I thought I like Anna. I don't know. Ananta's clan died with the battle with the Divine Army. That's what I've been taught, at least. Are you saying the Asuras fought each other? I was young at the time, so I don't know the exact details, but it seemed to remember the elders deciding to kill the Antas and side with the gods. Makes sense. The Garudas and Antas were sworn enemy. The Antas were probably a lot stronger than back then when Antas were king. But it must have been a real nuisance for you guys. A nuisance. Well, maybe I never saw any of them in person though. Anyway, let's get out of here. If you're right about the year, we'll probably end up bumping into some Garudas or Antatas or here. Where are we supposed to go? Well, back to where we headed, of course. Before I thought we were going to the Kanara clan. Before I thought going to the Kanara clan would be our safest option since I assumed it was the year in N23, but since we're in the year D500, we better stay away from them. Then where should we go? Was there anywhere safe inside the Durandru experience? Nope. And around the time of, because this guy's supposed to be mad strong too. Of Ananta's death, the whole server was pretty much a war zone. What about the gods? What? Maybe one of the gods who wanted to kill Ananda. I'm not sure about that. Oh wait, it would be helping us. I'm not sure about that. It might not be a good idea for me to appear before the gods. Don't worry. I'll do the talking. I don't know what the other gods, but I'm sure Agni wasn't in the world this time. Really? What about Chandra? I'm sure Chandra will hear us out, at least for the sake of his cape. Rumble. So this is the abyss, huh? It gives me it gives me the creeps every time I pass through it. It smells like rotting flesh. This is the only way to get to the sewer realm in human form. The territories between each race have a huge neutral zone, so we can use the abyss as a shortcut to get there. All like the water channels in the human realm. We're entering. It's cool seeing seeing someone like them in the human realm and doing things. And he's just carrying cat leaves around. Man, funny to me. We're entering Ananda territory, so the air is gonna be a lot worse. Do you think this creature will be okay? This creature might be. I feel like it's gonna do something so crazy and important to help, and maybe help you reach the 5th stage. She looks okay for now. I'll use regeneration magic to get any worse. I'm not a regeneration magic expert, so I can only use it so many times per day. As far as I know, there's no limit on numbers of time humans can use magic in the sewer realm. You can keep using magic as long as you have enough vigor. Wow, really? You probably can't see it, but the gods are over there. That's all I can do for you right now. It's up to you to find a way to get near them. I'm staying here. Alright, let me think. If I keep using Hati Vayu, where are you guys from? Look, people, is that? I didn't even hear him coming. He's probably a Nastika or one of the gods attacking the Antatas. I sensed an immense power from him, so I was on my guard. But Ranch Forest doesn't seem nervous at all. Guess, where do you think we should be? Around 553 miles on the planet Willarv? Oh, nigga. Why he look like Vishnu to me? I don't know. Maybe because the hair? I don't know. Sorry. Interesting though. Right, I don't think we should be climbing right away. That's where we're headed. We're not trying to get there. Can you help us, kid? I could, but do you really want to go there? Of course I'm asking that guy behind you. What? I feel like you've lost almost everyone you love. Why did you go on this journey in the first place? Is your destination 520? Did we want to stay here? I don't... Ugh! Okay, sorry. Sometimes creatures are obsessed with what's right in front of them. They forget about where they're going to begin with. Like how some people try to make money so they can be happy, and they end up forgetting about happiness for the sake of making money. It always breaks my heart to see people like this. Well, this gotta be Vishnu. Wait, Maruna, he's right. The Garuda clan in the future is already gone. I embarked on this journey to revive my race, and they're right here in this time period. Maybe it would be better to stay here and warn them about the threat of the future. But if you do that, then will Lava and the N23 won't exist anymore. Great. I hate that future anyway. Oh shit. So what's it gonna be? If one of you stays here and the future changes, there's no future for the other person to go back to. So you've got to agree on whether to stay or go back. There's nothing to agree on. I refuse to go back, and he's weaker than me. So if I stay, so does he. What if I refuse to stay? Then I'll kill you. End of discussion. I've known you for a long time, so I won't kill you as long as you don't get in my way. I'll see if there's another way for you to get to Willov in the current time period. You should just Bhavati Varuna. You attack that man. I'm going back to the future and you're coming with me. Oh! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got no thoughts. I gotta keep reading. You can't keep him frozen for too long. Do you think you can beat him in a fight? I have to. Because the world I need to protect is in the future. I see. I guess there's still hope in the future. I'll watch this one for a little bit. Good luck to you both. You've got some nerves. I've spared your life inside your baby. No matter how hard you try, I'm not going with you. Stop wasting time and get out before I kill you. If I die, I'm taking you with me. That's my... Wait, whoa, fire! Fire! Ooh, one last god to win a time. Number 4. Season 3, episode 164. Cause Rand only got the upper hand on him in that little psychological transcendental because he wanted to because he didn't want to hurt him because of the alright, let's keep going. What is it? What is it? Wait, what is it? Do you sense something? Are there Nastikas nearby? No, I must imagine. Let me know if anyone is coming. We're counting on your detection ability. The God of Light, Surya. I like this design. This is raw. We didn't even know Tasaka was near until the last minute. It's a good thing he was only after Vasuki. We would have been in big trouble if he decided to stick around and fight us. The Goddess of Destruction, Maru. Yo, God of Destruction? Yo, Beerus? Hakai? Hit him with the Hakai. I was so close to finally killing Vasuki. I almost had him. The goddess of water, Maruna. Ooh, I like Maruna. She a bad bitch. Or a bad nigga. I don't know. What's his goddess? There's no way that Tasaka could have gotten this close without me noticing. Someone must have helped him. God of Wind, Vayu. Help from who? I'm not sure. Most of the Surya's kind of ability are Asuras. And the Garuda clan and the Yakshi clan promised to block the Asuras for us. So that's what's so strange about it. It would have been almost impossible to get here. And why would it be after Vasuki? I like that we're seeing a lot of this gods and Sura stuff because this is technically in a different time period, so it's still giving us perspective because the more we learn about the past and whatnot, we can kind of apply it to the current future we have. And I didn't notice that this was behind Lee's. Actually, I just look it up with it above her though. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind this. Yeah. Okay, leave it. Maybe a god's working against us. Maybe it was Vishnu. God of Darkness, Chandra. I don't trust Vishnu for a second. He's shady. What? What do you mean, Chandra? There he goes again with the little conspiracy theories. If the higher gods didn't like our plan, they would have let us know. They would have not told us. They would have told us not to kill Ananta, god of the sky. Indra. But they didn't exactly tell us to kill Ananta either. Did they need to tell us? The prophecy that he'll go on a rampage and destroy the 90% of the universe will come true in just 500 years. The only way for him to survive is if someone gets rid of him. But Vishnu was the only one who gave Ananta the power to destroy the universe. He must have had a reason. He must have changed his mind somewhere between when they named him and gave him that power. The primordial gods don't mind letting some of their creations die off for the sake of a greater purpose. All of this is only because of Rama's item, and it started because of Vishnu's prophecy. He can read our minds. You really think he doesn't know his prophecy will lead to Ananta's death. Spare us your silly concerns, Chandra. So is this the part where the story has the gods kind of mistreat him, so I'm supposed to feel bad for him, even though he's kind of an arrogant prick? I don't dislike Chandra. I just know I want to get along with him. That's really the scope of me and my thoughts on the character. Great character. I understand why he's the way he is. He's a god and everything, but I just don't like how he talks to people, and you couldn't talk to me crazy like that, so we gotta fight. That's all. He's a good character though. If the amplifier's in phase, I mind if I check on something? On what? I don't think Vayu's ever been wrong before. I just like to go and check. You sense something too, huh? Is there something there? Yeah, definitely something. Something very familiar. Pow, boom. Hati Agni, Hati Maru, Hati Indra, Hati Indra, Hati Indra, Hati Chandra. Ugh, he disappeared again. How the hell does he have so much vigor? And how is his casting speed so insanely fast? I thought human magic required some calculation time. How can he keep firing off magic so quickly? Hey Ran, where are you hiding right now? You can run, but you can't hide. No matter how much magic you fired at me, you can't hurt me. Whether you run out of vigor or I catch you in the end, you're going to lose. Stop wasting your energy and just give up. Huh? Did he actually just give up, or do you want to figure? Either way, my goal is to kill him. So there's no need to waste time looking for him. I better head over to the Garuda clan. Flash. Hati Indra Bhavati Varuna. This is some flipendo. Hit it with the Alahamora. Cast them spells, my guy. I can't hurt you, huh? Big talk for a guy who just got knocked out. Scratch. Hey kid. I think I made it pretty clear who the winner is. Since the future is now, I need to make sure he doesn't stay behind and mess with the past. If I can take him to the future with me, he's gone. Hey kid, where did the kid go? Shoot. Did he trick me? Now he's mad. He goes, Sura, I didn't really want to have to lay an ambush just for one little human, but thankfully, you don't appear to be human. Back in Kanshi, I couldn't fight properly because I was afraid of killing you, but this time it's different. If I can just stay here and save my species, I don't need to hurt anyone to grow, and I don't need to let you live. This is your last warning, Rad. You have the slightest bit of intention of walking away from your life. Stay out of my way and get out of here alive. No. Growl. Alright then. If you insist on dying, I will oblige you. This is how strong you are in Sura form. Boom. Oh! You little. Was Rad OD this whole time? He working that nigga. He working him. Not very good at dodging, huh? I thought you'd be quicker than that. Oh, transcendental. Or dodge. Bobbing and weave. Oh, did someone grab you by the coat? Think if sense his cloak. I need something familiar. This is my item, isn't it? What's it doing here? To be continued. Chandra. Past Chandra. The god of darkness. Submit your heart to darkness. For my Kingdom Hearts fans, shout out to Handsome Dewise. Where the heck did you get that? Oh, please don't get the wrong idea. I promise I didn't obtain it through nefarious means. Just a minute. Where do you think you're going? Ugh. There have been times where I couldn't read the mind of a lower being, but from the looks of your cape, I'm starting to get an idea of why that might be. I'll explain later, not right now. Don't interrupt me. You came from some distant future, didn't you? So who exactly sent you here? Vishnu, Kali, or Ananta? Hati Vayu. Silly human. Do you think he really get away? Don't kill him. I was wondering where you've been. Have you finally decided to get involved, Vishnu? I knew it was Vishnu. I don't trust it. She's just you just be like, yo, I can tell you things. Yo, this guy's so shady. I'll trust him. I don't even like his shoes. You a god? Where your drip at? This is your pants you wearing? This is your outfit? I'm just saying. One last god story up by Kurigam, season 3, episode 165, The Way to Time 5. So, Which junction are you here to destroy this time? Destroy? You've got me all wrong. I'm just trying to find a way to keep the universe going for as long as possible. If you're here to tell me not to kill Ananta, I suggest you go talk to Indra, not me. I won't stop you. With Ananta dead, this universe will last much longer. Is letting those two live a part of the future you're trying to create? Yep. Does that mean the gods are working with Kali now? They let Kali and her servants go and lend the power of the eye to stop the Anticlimb from surfing. Don't tell me you don't know any of that. Yes, of course I do. Then why are you doing this? Kali wants to destroy the universe. The fact that she wants to help kill Anata means Kali's making a mistake. She probably thinks you're the one making a mistake. Future generations will decide who's right. If you ever meet them in the future, I hope that you will come to see what gave me hope. No thanks. You and Kali have destroyed so many junctions with all your fighting, so all that stuff about an ideal universe or whatever just sounds like nonsense now. Okay. Fix my hoodie. Sorry, I don't like this. Looking kind of crazy. I'm going to my shelter mode. Alright. It's an ideal universe, such an to me. I must have seen you guys destroy at least 100 junctions. Who knows how many more would have destroyed when I wasn't looking? All those possibilities you rejected. Don't you feel any remorse for snuffing out all the universes? You're obsessed with saving the one chosen universe, even at the expense of the others. Do you think it was the right thing to do? The right thing to do, huh? I'll let you be the judge of that. And if I decide what's not right, what if I turned against you? What will you do then? That's your choice. As long as you don't harm the universe, I won't interfere with whatever you do. Alright, I'll do whatever I want then. You said you won't interfere. Well, I just have some feeling some of your transcendentals might get in the way in the future, so I thought I'd better put a seal on them. Don't resent me for it too much. In return, I'll tell you something way more important than those transcendentals. I'm sure it's some form of manipulating me doing your bidding. Now, it's for your own good, Chandra. Watch out for a human with the last name Hemawati. That human will sentence you, and kill you. A human killing me? That's ridiculous. I know. Anyway, now you know. The rest is up to you. You can either kill that human or work with them. My mother wasn't at the place she was earlier. And the 7 abysses are connecting the Asuras, and the Anatas. At the time, the Garuda clan will probably be blocking all the areas surrounded by the 7 abysses. I'll just need to search them one by one. I need to find my mother or Akasha or some Nastika that has influence and warn them about the future. Bhavati Varuna, you again! Do you think you stand a chance to me just because I let you hit me with a couple of times? If you're looking for the Garuda clan, forget about it. Changing the future is bad enough, but it would be even worse if you ran to your past self. Your brother warned us about that before we came here. That won't be a problem. At this time, the Garuda clan already been evacuated all the young Rakshasas to the human realms, and I was living in Conchech right up until Anata's death. If you have nothing else to say, then leave me. There might be some Nastikas around. If you try to use your power to kill me here like before, you'll end up getting yourself killed. You idiot. Didn't you hear me? Your transcendental value is too high. You're gonna draw the Nastikas over here. That's his plan. I'll take my chances. I told you, if I die, I'm taking you with me. Oh, I read that. Something's not right in the abyss. Maybe some Garudas and Yakushas are fighting. They're probably mixed together. Anyone to go check it out? We'll attack from up here and we'll end up hurting our allies. I'll go. No, I'll go. Who said I'll go? Just give up. You were the one who said you basically given up on life just a while ago. Why are you suddenly so obsessed with getting back to the future? Grasp. Throw him off. You're right, I did give up. You brought me back to my senses when you mentioned the future. You're so goddamn annoying. These niggas are having a fucking brawl. Someone stop them? You two sure are noisy. I could understand if you were Yaksha, but what's a Garuda doing in these parts? That his dad? Rakshasas aren't allowed to be here. Are you disobeying the king's demand? Who is this? Who is this benevolent being? Whomst areth you with? Let's just keep it moving. I'm like leaning forward and shit. Oh my god. Let me get some water. Bada boom, bada bing. Chopper gonna sing. Ram putting work in. I I know it's probably you, but I'm your. You don't need to explain. Just keep your mouth shut. What? It's important to know. You're just going to defy my orders again, aren't you? For a Rakshasa, disobeying the king is punishable by death. This is no place for you. Go back the way you came. Our apologies, Garuda. We got dragged into something and it ended up here. We don't know how to go back. Is there any we're safe we could seek your counsel? What the hell? Is he imitating a Rakshasa right in front of the king? If you want some advice, go look for Shuri among the Yakshas. She's Vishnu's closest friend. She might be able to help you. Thank you for your kindness. Come on, let's go. King's orders. Father. What did you say? No, nothing, Garuda. I was just saying goodbye. Please cherish that name and look after Vinata. Where are you, Garuda? Aren't you going to fight me like a real king? Or do you not care if I go help Ananta, Asura? Do you really have to go on a rampage now? And they start fighting. He said, oh, I think he knows. I think they know that they're in the past. I think a lot of very important beings understand the concept of time travel are not going to be thrown off by it. I think that's what's happening here. Story and art by Kurigam. One Last God episode 166. The Weight of Time 6. Whoosh, swoosh, crash. Hey, wake up. Crap. Hati Vayu. Jeez, are you gonna blow the whole place up this way? Flash, and looks like a caved in rumble. Wince, he gets up. Oh, Shuri, dizzy. Thud, what's wrong with him? I'm not sure. Maybe Vishnu did something to him. Or maybe something happened to him after meeting Garuda. Shuri, the second king of the Yaksha clan. Just as I thought, there are some serious consequences if someone from the future meddles with the past. I suppose there might be some trouble. But Vishnu probably set his hopes on the future you came from. So even with the do not meddle with the past, I don't think your future will disappear. If anything goes wrong, I'm sure Vishnu will fix it. But what if something really bad happens because of us? Like, what if someone who's supposed to be alive in the future dies? Then Vishnu will bring them back to life. Or what if someone who's supposed to die survives? Then Vishnu will kill them. Don't you know? No matter how powerful a Nastika is, once they get caught in Vishnu's web, they're doomed. Speaking from experience, that was... You may not die right away, but in the end, Vishnu will get what he wants. That's how my Yaksha died in the past. Okay. That's what will happen soon. Soon will happen to Ananta. I'm so sick of this. This is ridiculous. I mean, Vishnu's always been wild, of course. It only makes sense that you would be too, Shuri, since you're helping him, I guess. Alright, little human. Yes? If he tries to cause any trouble, just tell him this. Ask him if it's worth sacrificing the lives of his unborn brothers and sisters by acting as he pleases in his time period. His brothers and sisters, mean he has siblings? Not yet, but you know them, don't you? I know one of them. Well, tell him that sibling might never be born and that should keep him out of trouble. I think he's listening. So what happened? They both said they had things to do in their own camp. Did he get Chandra's cape back? So they only brought us this far, Heart of the Abyss. This is where they used to keep Kali and her henchmen. Those henchmen probably became hers because of Taraka clan in the future. Anyways, everyone's busy fighting in the Anna clan right now, and we shouldn't run to anyone here. Listen, Maruna, I'm not sure if this will make you feel better, but then don't say it. What are you supposed to do now? Oh, you didn't tell him. Once the fight with Anatas is over, she's set to get the god Vishnu to send us back to the future, so we're supposed to wait here. Clink. I thought you said there's no one here. Yeah, she said it would be safe to wait here. Oh, shit. Who's that? Looks familiar. No, wait, it can't be. I thought you said your brother wasn't even born yet. What truth are we about to learn? Son. Are you really just a Rakshasa who's barely 500 years old? Are you really my brother? If he was telling the truth, he should have been able to answer those questions easily, but instead kept quiet. Maybe Akasha was right. Hey, are you listening? I asked you what your brother. Yeah, he's not supposed to exist, right? That's just someone who looks like a bit like him, right? What if that is Yuta? I don't know. I'm not sure. You don't even know if he's your brother? How can you not? He's my half brother. When my dad brought him in, he only had developed to the first stage, so I believed him when he said he was just born before my sister. How was I supposed to know whether that was true or not? Sorry, I didn't know you had such a painful past. What are you talking about? Why is it a painful past? I'm just tired of all your annoying questions. I don't know who he is, but it looks like he's tied up, so let's just ignore him. You have to be an idiot to mess with that. You're right. God, Chandra, and Shuri told us this place is safe for now, so let's just wait here. We can ask them about this when we get back. Hey, wait. That chain doesn't seem to be attached to anything. Wait, he disappeared. He's looking around. Who's that guy? Why would God, Chandra, and Shuri let a guy like that wander around here? Whoosh. He's attacking. Looking like Yuta, tied up, but I don't think that can't be our Yuta, right? This is because something to do with the way he's reborn. I don't know. We'll see. One last god, Kurigam. One last god, Kubera, story not by Kurigam. The weight of time 7. Before sending you to the human realm, I'll tell you one last time. You can take Cal and Vinka to the sewer realm if you want, but you better kill Jatayu as soon as you see him in the human realm. He killed my daughter and stole her name. He's only pretending to be a young Rakshasa. We don't have mercy on him just because he's your brother. He's stronger than you think, and there's a good chance he's not even your brother anyways. Are you saying we might not even be related? Yes, but it's even more likely that he's older than you. Tens of thousands of years ago, something lived in the abyss beneath the Suro realm. Kali, who stole deadly names long ago, created the worst monster imaginable in the abyss, using every dirty trick she could think of. Jesus Christ, that's who the guy pretending to be your brother really is. We're learning more about this Yuta guy. Who are you for real? Oh man, Callie was out here in the lab like oh yo, she was splicing some shit. What was she doing in the lab? She was creating some shit. She was out here cooking. I respect it. I didn't think the ground under the Sura realm would be so weak. With that kind of power, he can kill me with one solid hit. This guy's dangerous. Oh, that was just a kick while he's restrained. How can Chandra and Shuri not know he was here? If they knew he was here, they must have brought me for a reason. Heidi Kubera. If magic won't work, this is the only option. I don't know who this guy is, but he's definitely a Taraka who could use the eye. Damn it. Don't even bother trying to fight him. Just run, huh? What about you? You can't face him alone. Just mind your own business and run. Don't blame me for yourself killed. Maybe it's him like Loki protecting Ran in the Sura realm from other Suras that's gonna make him evolve. We don't know. He just keeps coming after me. I'll try to lure him away, but it's time for Ran to escape, and then swish. Oh, he about to decapitate him. Take his arm off. Ah! Ran protected him. Shit. Ugh. He's like, crash. He grabbed him. Shit. That teleport skill Jatayu used, is it true? Are you really? Step, clink, clink. Is he toying with me now? He's not even threatened by me. Huff, huff. What's wrong with you now? I'm not sure. It's hard to breathe. My whole body feels like it's burning up. Did he use too much of his strength? If we don't do something soon, we'll both die here. We need to hide. Gulp, gulp. I know you're thirsty, but you can't drink that. Oh, is this what made him weird when we saw him? Oh my god. Dude. I'm going over there. What happened? Damn it. He went inside. What the fuck? Is he drowning or did he go in? Mom. Dad brought home a new little brother for me. His name is Jatayu. One of his wings is black and the other was really unique. I've never seen anything like it before. He says he can't fly yet because his wings don't match, but I bet he'll look amazing when he can fly. Mom, what's wrong? Come here, Maruna. Are you happy to have a new little brother? Yeah. The other Rakshas must have lots of siblings, but I only had Cal and Vinka. I've always wanted more siblings. We got rid of the others for you. What? I mean, take care of your new brother. Be a good role model. I will, Mom. I mean, he's a kid. What does he know? There's no time to be sentimental. Why am I remembering all that nonsense now? This all feels like a dream. I can't believe I'm in the past. Hey, Ran, wake up. Doesn't look like he's going to wake up. I need to get help. Where is this place anyway? Wasn't this a lake in Cali Bloom? Lake of Reflection. Does that mean this is Willarv in the past? Wait, so they got to Willarv. Oh, wait a minute, because some of the Tarakas, when Menaka, hold on. Did Rand just, no, Rand couldn't have possibly just relived his life up until now. What the fuck is going on, dude? What's happening? I don't see any buildings around the lake. I heard the sky here is red because of the temple itself, but maybe it's actually this lake inside the temple. Anyway, I need to look for someone who might be able to help. I don't know anything about this place aside from Conchas where I was staying. Or some famous planets. I didn't care about Willarv. They're talking about the remote planet again. Let's sneak out and play. And it's too dangerous to jump back in the lake. There's no guarantee this lake is constantly connected to the abyss either. If it were, this planet would have been less crude. So maybe there's certain conditions and things that make it connectable. There's a part of me that wants to feel like that was Yuta helping them. I don't know though. Hey, what are you doing? Don't get too close to the light. It'll suck you in, and get out of there before you get in trouble. They both have what looks like yaksha tails, but one of them is talking in the Sura way and the other one is using human language. Judging by their transcendental value, they must be half Rakshasa and a half. A rare combination you'd only see in the past. An even rarer combo. Raksha quarter. Never mind. One last god. Story Night by Kurigam, Season 3, Episode 168, The Weight of Time, number 8. Yumeho Wheat. If you keep going this way, you'll come across the area where the Garuda Suras live. As far as I know, there aren't any Nastikas there, but you better keep an eye out just in case. I'm glad they're not asking me questions. I'd hate to have to explain to them where I'm from. Thanks for showing me the way. I better get going now. Wait, are you taking that human with you? I'm not sure it's a good idea. Don't worry. He'll be fine with me. Wait. How am I gonna wake Ryan up? It's not like he'll recover in a Garuda village without Nastikas. Maybe I'll come to think of it. Maybe it's better to leave him in Cali Bloom. Cali Bloom? Yeah, the city right down there. I'll leave him with a regeneration. There's no city. I can't believe it. I thought there'd be a city by D500. D500? What's that? You must be. Don't tell me he's in the future or some shit. Yo, son, what's going on? Did they travel to another, like, sometimes what happens in a lot of stories is like, oh, I need a visual aid to help me. Okay, let's just say this line is time, right? And you know it flows, right? And let's say for whatever reason you go back in time. Sometimes what happens is you don't go back linearly. You will go back, but you will kind of go parallel. So you would actually go to a different place where a certain decisions split apart on the tree branch, and you're here. Okay, think of it like this, right? No. You know what? Did I just break this? There's no way I just broke that. My touchscreen pen. Because in Dragon Ball, which is the best I could use, when Trunks comes back in time, it doesn't actually change his future. What it does is, what he did with Goku, where Goku was supposed to die and become Trunks' future, it diverges and becomes its own future alongside Trunks' future. So there's two different versions of it. So I'm trying to wonder if it's possible that, yeah, they're in the past, but did they kind of cross over to another parallel world? Oh, this is so awesome. This is this comic book 101. I love it. You must be thinking some other place. Aren't there cities in a remote planet like this? Are you from a developed star like Rama 13? Rama 13? I never even heard of that. Maybe this isn't the year D500 after all. They haven't even heard of D500. Then we went back even further in the past. How is this possible? What happened while we were swimming through the lake? Did I end up further back in time? You know what? You go tell you know who's about what's going on. I'll deal with him, huh? You can understand the Sura language too, of course. You ask a lot of strange questions. Go on, I'll handle this. You two seem really close. Is it common for Surs and humans to kill someone? Yep, because the king of the Yaksha clan lives on this planet. Yakshas are living here, at least have accepted the king's teachings and get along well with humans. I'm not surprised. Suros tend to do whatever the king does. Shuri is known for looking out for humans. By the way, if Shuri is here, maybe it'd be better to just go see her instead of going to the Garuda village. What did you just say? I said better to see Shuri. You said there aren't any Garuda Nasikas on this planet, right? Then I might as well talk to the king, even if we're from different races. Wait, is this before Shuri became king? Is this back when Yaksha, the first king, was still alive? That can't be. If I'm that far back, what are you talking about? Are the Garudas going to do something to Yaksha? So no, so I'm wrong. So they're just somehow they're just gone further back when they went to the Lake of Reflection in the abyss. The Yaksha was killed by us. Wait, Yaksha was killed by Ashura after he lent his heart to a human because he didn't regenerate it. He should have never trusted humans in the first place. Strange. Why do I have this sinking feeling in my heart? It feels like it's just some half crying, but I feel like I've done something terrible. Why do I have this urge to get on my knees and... Is his interference with even with the little bit that happened cause the future to completely change and diverge? Curry, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this. No, I knew anything. I just told the truth. He died because he trusted a good for nothing human. Why would he lend his heart to despicable creatures? What a fool. Huh? What the heck was that just now? I think I see what's going on. I've seen a few people like you before. You got dragged back in time, didn't you? And you want to go back to the time where you came from, right? Yeah, then come with me. I'll help you. Great. That saves me the trouble of explaining everything. I just hope I can find a way to go back. Wait. That's the sword that human used. The sword of return or something. Now it's stuck in the ground somewhere around here. Callie left it here. I just found it recently that you can travel to other dimensions with it. Really? But what does traveling to other dimensions necessarily isn't necessarily mean traveling through time? If you can get to a dimension beyond time, you can transcend time itself. You've already been somewhere like that. Of course, I can't guarantee it'll work. It's just a strat. But I heard it's dangerous to use a sword. I guess you're not that desperate to go back then. Why don't you talk to that human when he wakes? It's not easy for a human to draw the sword, but I have a feeling he'd be able to. Absolutely not. Why not? It's up to him to decide if he's willing to go back. If he's willing to go back, why stop him? Humans are the perfect disposable tools when you need them to be. If you can just let the human use the sword, you can benefit from its powers without suffering any negative effects. What's the big deal? That's what you've always done, isn't it? Just do what you usually do. I hope higher beings will treat you the same way you treat humans. Now I have to find a way to wake this guy up. I'll just draw the sword myself. Because if this doesn't work, you won't live long. Half. I'm not doing this for a human or whatever. It's just that Rand passed out because he got hit instead of me. My pride will let me take advantage of him to use the sword too. Reach. Grasp. Who picked? Sorry. There's only enough sword for one of us. What the hell? What are you doing here? And she opens. Oh no, she's gone. So this is because remember when Kubera was thinking about someone and there was somebody who looked like Lee's type of thing, and we're thinking, oh, what the fuck? What are you doing here? Get there before it closes. She doesn't seem very surprised. Almost she knew that human would appear. Hurry up. If it closes, you'll be stuck here. Fine. Anyways, thanks for the tip, Yaksha half. I hope you will learn to embrace many more lives than just the child of Garuda. Who is that? Who are you? The passage closed. I can't go back there anymore. All I can do is follow that human. To be continued. And it looks like Kubera. Well, Lee's Kubera. The Kubera. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping we'd get into some time shenanigans like this. So this is really good. This is awesome. I am a big fan of stories that have time travel elements in it. I know some people they're kind of adverse to it because it can make the story a little murky. And it gets some people are very contentious with time travel stuff like time paradoxes and whatnot. But me, I love this shit. This is right up my alley. Time travel, parallel universes, other dimensions, pocket dimensions, fourth worlds. I love all this shit. This is right up my alley. This is what I'm here for. This is what I want. My question is this some version of Lee's or something? Or did Lee's do this? I don't know. Or is it somebody else? I don't know what that human's doing here I don't know what that human's doing here when she left conscious before me, but if we're probably heading the same way, keep following, he can't keep up. She's so fast I can't keep up with her. No matter how fast you are, someone's always faster. You can chase me, but you'll never catch me. Whoosh. What's going on? That can't be what I'm thinking this is, because this... Well, wait, if they're beyond time, could they have been where Asha and Sagara were suspended when they were reading record time stuff? Because it looks... those ribbons... I don't know why I keep trying to act like I know what's going on. Let me just keep reading. One last God, Kubera's story by Mike Kurigam, Season 3, Episode 169, The Weight of Time, Numero 9, Week 9. Something's written on his parchment. I make it where, man? Where did the human go? Sagara? What's Sagara doing here? It looks like she hasn't seen me. Should I say something? It seems like she's able to read it. Why don't we ask for help if you have any options? You're right. How long have you been awake? Since the start of the passage? What? You didn't say anything. Because in the past, because the passage is floating air and I can't fly. I thought it'd be better for us if I just pretended to be asleep. Extremely irritated. Do you know her? Because she can fly too. I've seen her fly as a full sir, but she can't fly in that state. So you can just float here even if you can't fly? Right. Why would you drop me like that? You could have at least put me down gently. You think I care what happens to you? You can't even help me grow anymore. Then why'd you bring me this far? I remember taking off this cape because I was too hot. Who put it back on me? Do you ever shut up? Looks like she can't hear us. She didn't react to the sound of our voices. Maybe she's just too focused on something else. I better go check. Whoosh. Hey, wait. Ugh, what now? Half of your body disappeared just now. There must be some kind of invisible barrier here, and you're not supposed to cross it. You went. Look, it's the same. Look. It looks like the same place that blue hair girl is gone. But the blue hair girl is gone. So I was right. This is that weird spin. They're gonna find Asha in here. Yo. Maybe we're getting another time when we cross the barrier. Did I cross the barrier like this without realizing it when I was swimming through the abyss to the lake of reflection? Sagara's not here. Those mysterious records are all blank, but when I looked at them before, I couldn't read them. But there was definitely something written on them. Seeing that they're blank now, does that mean we've gone further back in time? What do you think? We don't really have any other options. We might as well just cross over to this side, huh? I don't know. Our goal is to get back to the future, but I'm not even sure if we're going in the right direction. We could end up trapped in the past forever. Still, you can't just stay there. When there's no options left, you might as well try something new. Facts. So they're just traveling through things. Where are all these long sheets of parchment paper? There's nothing written on them. They're just endless sheets of blank paper. It's the same thing just keeps repeating itself. If this keeps up, are you sure about this? If we're in another time loop, alright, that'd be a nuisance for you. If I start saying weird stuff, just call me a lump of meat or whatever like last time. Haha. First, I want to know about that strange power of yours. I don't want to take any risk with someone using a power I don't know anything about. I thought it was nothing to you now. Now you think I'm a threat? You? A threat? I can kill you whenever I want. It's just I want to avoid any chance of something going wrong. Ha. Grrr. I'm serious. I haven't even used my most powerful transcendental yet. With that I could easily... So what you're saying is you spared me. I already lost the Eye of Perishment, but you still let me live. No, thanks. Listen, my mother is a half from the Yaksha clan. Then why are you talking about your family again? You didn't even answer my question. You've told me about your family a million times. Just tell me about that strange power. My maternal grandmother was a Nasika named Hanuman. Hanuman was the third king of the Yakshas after King Shuri. She wasn't exactly known for liking humans. She bad! Hold on! Or, hold on, she got the war tribe. She got the abs. Ooh, she bad. Screenshot. So she already had a half. So she had a half baby with a human, and Ransom Force her descendant. I didn't know her name before, but the person who woke me up told me. How did the descendant from Hanuman end up with this heart? Child, I am not in the future where you're child, am I not in the future you're from? Wasn't there someone who tried to get the king's heart back? Maybe there's nothing I can do from what happened to the king. Why'd you have to tell me this? Now I'm going to suffer for the rest of my life. In this world, time is very cruel. I got my mother's powers from my mother. I must have gotten that heart from my mother too, but I don't know how that's possible. Maybe it's not the kind of heart I'm thinking of. Maybe it was some kind of metaphor. No, it's literally a heart. What do you mean? You guys can do that? Give it to someone else? Taking on a heart isn't enough to kill most of us. As long as we don't regenerate our body when it's separated, some Nasicas can even use that technique to make weapons. Wow, you've done it too? I'm talking about Nasicas. It's really hard for Rakshasas to control their regeneration like that. I've heard that since Yaksha died in Willarv, his bones and skin have been traded there. But I figured they already gotten a hold of something as important as his heart. That couldn't possibly have been gone to one of Hanuman's descendants by chance. Hanuman must have gotten the heart and given it to the descendant herself, valuing her own family over her race. I'm surprised at that Hanuman. She's quite similar to Gandhavra in that sense. Hey, check this out. Some writings appear on this blank paper. Wait, is this really writing? It's all squiggly. Maybe it's just a picture. Shh. What the hell? Is that split apart? Clasp. He's protecting him. His wings. He's looking. There's other suras in here, it seems. To be continued. What the fuck, man? What the hell, dude? What the? This is going crazy. Didn't I click the next chapter? Hello? Take me to 170. Whew. What are those? What race are they? Suras? Tarkas? They're more like Suras than God. They're more like Suras than gods or humans, but I can't tell what race they are. They almost look like they're malformed Tarakas, but judging by their eyes, they're definitely not Tarakas. Whatever they are, looks like they're busy fighting each other. Let's just get out of here. Excuse me. I think I see another way over there. Hey, wait, take it with you. It's hard for me to move around. I don't have anything to grab onto now that those long sheets of paper are gone. Nigga, hit that. Yeah. One last call, Kubera, starring up by Kurgan. Season 3, episode 170, The Way to Time 10. Wham. Nice flying skills. You know, shut that mouth of yours. I'm going to drop you right here. Grr. Did someone attack him? No, they're just fighting each other still, it seems. What was that just now? Looked like a huge Bhavlati Maru spell. We don't have to worry about that right now. Someone's after us. Where? It's too far away, but can you see from a distance? Hold on tight. He's going to transform. Did you certify? It must be a strong opponent for you to take on Surform, but now you've drawn the attention of the other ones. Relax. I only dodged your attacks because I couldn't be bothered to deal with them, not because I was scared. Oh, you going to kill them all? Yeah, what a fucking boss. Wow, your transcendence really gone. Look, the rift got bigger. She's still coming after me, even after seeing that attack. I guess she really wants to die. What are you doing? The exit's right there. Forget about this head for the exit. There's no guarantee we'll end up in Willover in the future. Even with the exit, seeing how many detours we've made so far, that'll probably take us to another random time period. It might be good. I never ever thought that Maruna and Rand would be getting this fucking time shenanigan, timey-wimey arc together. I'm sorry I keep moving around. My back is actually kind of hurting a little bit, so I know I keep moving around and shit. But hey, man, I gotta be comfortable. I hope you guys are enjoying the live reaction so far, though. You got this far. It might be worth a shot if there was other options, but I have a feeling that one knows something. I'm going to hunt her down and get answers from her. But what are you talking about? Is this Sura you know? No, a human walking the path of a Sura. I knew it was Asha. A magician who most likely end up in hell. Asha, long time no see. Mr. Ran Safrafi. What are you doing here? I'm just taking a little break as a side effect of overusing Hotni Vishnu. What about you? What are you doing with Asura who murdered humans? Don't you know how many people he's killed while turning the sky red? I know, but the gods gave us a mission. Was Lise fine with it after seeing the one who destroyed her village? I'm sure she wasn't. She probably let him go because it was an order from the gods. And Rand, you know very well how Lise feels. You just chooses to ignore that inconvenience because he's Lisa's arch enemy, not yours. Because it's her family that died, not yours. That's why you're with him. Am I wrong? You acted as if you'd be on her side forever, but you're just like everyone else. Just another selfish, modern human being, treating those with less than you like charity cases. Making yourself feel better through hypocrisy, sticking your nose in other people's business, and making yourself seem like a good guy. But you just pretend to care, but you don't really feel any empathy. Unless he kills your own family, he's another person to you. She talks even more than Rand. I was hoping she might know something useful, but she doesn't seem very helpful. Why is he taking her so seriously? Still, don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Rand. It's not your own fault. It's more of a phantom limitation of modern humans. The ability to genuinely empathize with the sorrow and anger of others it belongs exclusively to the old human race, the one that's now gone. That ability was just a nuisance to the Aztecas and Nasticas. After the whole human race was destroyed, the current human race was created with a lower level of empathy. Okay, that makes sense to me. I've always felt that a lot of people in this universe are very like human beings are shitty. So like part of me just feel like it's human, but I do always felt like everyone was very practical, pragmatic. Like it's very fucked up to me for you to see a teenager who's 16-year-old and like, yeah, her bracelet just lets her heal if she has vigor. All right, so who cares if this fucking Sura ate her a little bit? You're good. It's like, no, that's wrong. So, that means that really in a lot of ways, Neo Brilith has the ability to really empathize a lot better, a lot more so than the average human being because she's from the ancient human race. That's fucking fascinating. Holy shit. Okay. Just like in after we were born, love empathy, and you and I may have different levels of empathy, but in the end, we're both faced the same limitations all modern humans have. Because I experienced the same kind of trauma as Lee's, but I can't pretend nothing happened like you. Get back, or you'll get yourself killed. I can't guarantee your safety while I'm fighting. It wouldn't be hard to kill her, but if I do, we'll end up losing the only clue that might lead us back to the future. I just gotta make sure she stays alive. Along from I'll just have to let her hit me. Oh well, she's just some magician who's never had the guts to face me. She's just using some of Indra's magic to make her weapon a bit stronger, but it doesn't matter to me. Use the power of your heart, or else you might die. I'd be careful with that if I were you. Then again, I'm still alive as well, so I don't have to worry about much about consuming your lifespan? Wait. Wait. You have to fight him right now? Why don't you just get out of here and think it over? This is what I mean. You're just another stranger to me. Flash. She used a spell on him. Have you lost your mind? Attacking me with a weapon that has the same attributes as me? She's weak. She doesn't even have enough current to pierce through my resistance. Why is she being so foolish? Did her hand do the thing? Wait, something behind that human. It looks like a form that belongs to Anta clan. Rand, you know something about that human weapon? Hey, huh? Ignore all that crap she said. You'd better focus if you want to stay alive. If you zone out now, you'll end up as a fried hunk of meat. Right? Do you know anything about the human's weapon? It's called a Varja. It's a god level item from Indra. I heard it strengthens Indra's magic. That's what I thought. But what's happening here then? Is she using? Because remember when we saw her the first time with Sierra, and her arm did some snake thing. He just said she's walking the path of Asura and stuff. So like, this is probably the first instance of maybe her trying to test out and use whatever that weird hand snake shit thing she had was. King of the snakes. Your arm. He lost his arm. I told you to get away from him. Ran. Oh, Asha is here, baby. Team Asha. Oh, man. How dare you? Wing. Don't use your transcendental. She'll only absorb it. You won't do any damage. Just get out of here, okay? What's the use of getting information if we die in the process? Are you trying to protect that human because you know her? I'm saying she might kill you. That silly little girl could never kill me. Stop being arrogant. He pushes him. Throws him out the way. Stay out of my way, Rand. Stop, Asha. Your body is disintegrating too. Story and art by Kurrigan. Weight of Time, episode 171. This is so crazy. You're still protecting him, aren't you? Yet you're trying to save me too? What kind of hypocrisy is this, Ted? I feel bad for all the people who suffered. I really do. But the gods have decided to keep him alive, and I wouldn't have made it this far without him. He pulled me back from the brink of death countless times. I can't just turn my back on him now. That's because all of those victims are just strangers to you and the gods. You don't need to make excuses for defending while you're defending your enemy. Someday when the victim isn't a stranger, you'll mean it when you say you'll feel bad for the victims. When the victim isn't a stranger, what do you mean? I mean exactly what I said, Mr. Rand Syrofi, or Syroff, I don't know. Creatures without any guilt or remorse are bound to repeat the same mistakes, so look out for the people around you. Once true revenge comes knocking at your door, you'll really realize how empty it sounds when you say you feel bad for others. Ugh, and she pushes him back. Go ahead, we all came here on different paths and we'll all leave here on different paths. See you again in N23 if you survive until then. I hope you'll see things a little bit differently then. Ugh, I was regenerating way too slow. If Rand didn't get me out the way, could I have stayed? Could I have won if he stayed out the way? I could have won. I'd never lose to some stupid human. Rand just stood up for that human because he knows her. I would have totally won if he didn't interfere, no doubt about it. Still, there's no point of going after her now, and there's no guarantee that I'll end up back where we were if I go through that thing. It'd be a bother if we miss each other. I'd rather just wait for here a bit. Wait, but where am I anyway? It definitely doesn't look like Willarva in N23. Something is coming down from the sky. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Please stop following us, please. What the hell? That old human speaks the Sura language, but she's not good at using her transcendental. She looks way too old to be a Rakshasa, and she's holding a Nastika hiding her human from under her clothes, or maybe she's a half who speaks the Sura language. She's very likely a half. She looks too weak to be a Nastika. So it was really true. They said I'd find help if I kept going this way. Please help us. This child doesn't know anything. He doesn't know what he doesn't know what he did. He doesn't even realize what happened. He shouldn't be responsible for it. I'm not positioned to help. It's fucking Utah, isn't it? Is it? Wait, Flash. He healed. See? Oh, never mind. Green hair? He's just very young. Just because he's young and hard to change doesn't mean that he has no right to live. It just can't. Whatever that child has nothing to do with me. I'll help you briefly since he healed me, but I'm not getting into any fights. I don't fight any enemies I don't know, and I never pick a fight I can't win. Just help us get somewhere where they can't reach us. Anywhere as long as it's not here. Are you sure this will take us away from here? Yeah, but I can't guarantee that it'll be a better place from here, though. I can't protect that child. This child here anyway, so even the faintest ray of hope is better than thank you. What's your name, by the way? I can't tell you that. I don't know what year this is or who that woman is. I can't reveal my name to strangers. Alright, but it wouldn't be right for me to keep my name a secret too, since you helped me out so much. My name is Manaka. I'm still not used to the name, so it's hard for me to use my power, but in time I'll get used to it, and this child will be able to protect himself too. But I don't know where we'll be or what we'll look like. But at least remember my name and come see me someday. I'll repay you for all your help. Wait, that child's name is Gandhavra. He's a creature who shouldn't have received a name. But now he's got one of the most precious names in the universe. I'm not sure how this baby will remember you, but I'm sure he'll remember your kindness. I hope someday we'll meet again under better circumstances than this. Swish, she's gone. I can't believe this. Menaka, Gandharva, they were in the form of an old woman and a child way back in the days where Nastikas couldn't even use their powers because they weren't used to their names. Is this the beginning of the universe? It means I've traveled even further back in time. Damn it, I've gone way off course. I knew there was something strange about that passage. I shouldn't have gone through it. I shouldn't have captured that magician, but Ran ruined everything. Oh, wait a minute. The passage is closed? Crap. Ran's nowhere to be here and I lost my only way back. Huh? What happened? Where's that lady we were after? And who's that? They're the ones who were after Menaka. I definitely don't stand a chance against them. And if I try to make a run for it, it'll look even more suspicious when they attack me. For now, I better turn and face them. Whether they're gods or Suras, I just hope they understand my situation. Someone smiling? No. Oh no. This is even worse than I could have imagined. It's Indra, the king of the Astikas. To be continued. Ooh, this is getting super spicy. This is getting real. Holy shit, dude. I feel like this is gonna drop a couple, at least 1 to 3 big bombshells, like big nuggets of information. But like, oh my god. Okay, Ikuzo. Holy crap, dude. Not just Indra, the ones behind it. I haven't seen Nasika before. Was he created after we left? If he is a lower ranked Nasika, he wouldn't be traveling alone like this. Did Maruna just end up in the fish stage because of all the time? Are these things giving him like the EXP he needs? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how and when, because he's telling this story to Simpanti, right? So, okay. Where was he created after we left? If he's a low-ranked Nastica, he wouldn't be traveling alone like this. God of wind, Vayu, goddess of water, Varuna. There's still remnants from the past universe floating around who would be brave enough to walk alone. No, it's more likely that he's a Nastica we know, but he simply changed the way he looked. God of Earth, Kubera. I don't know what to do with this guy. Well, they're able to change their age and gender so they can take on partial Seraph forms, so it's really difficult to recognize them. We weren't able to analyze all their initial appearances, but some of them might have completely changed their look. The more I look at them, the more I feel like I'm trying to recognize them, but it'll take a lot longer for me to recognize him. What's his name? So, what's your name? He looks like Kubera, one last god. Kubera, story not my current god. Season 3, episode 172, The Way to Time 12. The fact that they assume I must be Nastica, this means this is back when Rakshasas didn't even exist. Luckily, I'm in the past, so they aren't able to use insight yet. What should I do? Should I come up with a suitable Nastica name? Will it work in front of a gods? There was one Nastica that was created early on that looked a lot like this guy, Garuda. True, Garuda probably could make himself look like that if he tried. Then that decoration on his head is a partial certification. The original Garuda didn't have anything like that on his head. It would be pretty strange for him to go through the trouble of certifying the parts of his body needlessly. If he really is Garuda, that is. You've certainly been quiet, haven't you? Speak. I can't keep my mouth shut any longer. Menaka was also using the Sura language, so it won't be seen if I use it too. I've got to say it confidently. That's right, I'm Garuda. What's all about this me altering my appearance? It's my choice whether I wear a decoration or not. Is there a problem with that? No, there's no problem with that. It's different from those who exhibit a tail when they don't need to. It's no different, sorry. Right, there's no problem. I'll respect your taste, Garuda. Did they buy it? They don't suspect anything? It's a risky situation. If a situation arises, I'll have to take on Seraph form. They'll see right through my bluff. I need to get out of this situation as possible. By the way, did anyone pass this way? We were looking for somebody. If you meant the old woman holding a baby that disappeared into the vicinity, redirecting them would only make things more difficult. It'd probably just better to tell the truth. She did disappear aside. The passage she went through was gone. If she managed to get past Garuda, it wasn't just a matter of speed. She used a transcendental we haven't seen before. Either way, he's telling the truth. She had simply vanished. I don't sense Manaka around here at all. But if she had a transcendental skill like that, she would have used it earlier. It's strange that she let us chase her instead of looking for the skill. Yes, it's strange, isn't it? Unless someone helped her, that is. Flinch. This universe is still in its is still in the early stages of its creation. It's unstable. Rifts can sometimes happen between dimensions. I'd say there's a high chance if she got lucky and found the rift, she slipped to another dimension. You think so? Well, you are certainly the most knowledgeable among us. So if there's a way for us to go after her, our superiors won't be happy if we come back empty-handed. Superiors? What's he talking about? Vishnu? Brahma? I guess they're primordials. If they went to a nearby dimension, I could use my power to create a temporary wave, but if she went somewhere further, it'd be harder to find them. Let's start by searching the nearby vicinity. We got to kill the baby before we start developing his powers. Right. Tap, tap. Whoosh. Opens a rift. Goes in. Wait, isn't that the only isn't that passage you can only open after killing a bunch of humans named Kubera? I guess it was true that the future god Kubera lost much of his power. Back when he was at full strength, he was able to use passages like it was nothing. Hey, let's bring that fellow with us. He's got guts pretending to be Garuda. I want to keep eyes on it. Keep eye on him. Hey, are you coming or what? You go on without me. I'll be here soon. Hey, wait a minute. I forgot to mention this passage only goes one way. You should have told me that before I walked. Just relax and look for them. If you're still standing there, then when the exit closes, you'll be trapped until I reopen the passage. What? Kubera? Fuck! Gone. Maruna left. There's no reason for me to go with the gods. There's no telling when I'll get caught, and my chances of running into Ran will only decrease since I don't have any other clues as to where he might be. I'm ready to this dimension, and do you really think you can outrun me on land? You should have taken out your wings and flew away if you want to get away from me, Garuda. I don't understand why you haven't already unfolded those 6 incredible wings of yours. Do you think I'm the only one who figured it out? Indra doesn't think you're Garuda either. The gods drag themselves down by erasing their own memories out of necessity, but our memories of general information unrelated to enlightenment have remained unchanged even after billions of years. You don't really want to get under the radar of someone who's particularly obsessive. I know you need to get back to this in the future, so it might be best to avoid making enemies here. I know from the future because you weren't the first. I'm sure there was someone who went ahead of you, right? Oh, shito. Is this where she possibly could have made... Oh, my God. She's messing with my head, dog. She's playing with me. Korrigan. Oh, I love this. I wish I was on stream. That human. She must have someone gone here first. Then where did she go? Wait, he did say... No, let me not go there. I don't think he... No, but this makes sense, too, because then that would be why Kubera has... the actual god of Earth has the image in his mind of her in the future, but also having seen her in the past because she... This is incredible, dude. Please tell me, I came from the same place as her. I need to get back there. The same place. You seem to be mistaken. Unless you're referring to someone who's going to come after you. Does he know about Rand, Safarofi too? Then I should wait for that person coming after me. If you happen to know where he's going to appear, come with me. It's not a nearby dimension, so you have to go through a few passages with me. I don't have a choice. I have to trust Kubera and go with him. They're traveling through a bunch of shit. I wonder how much time is actually passing. I never heard of such dimensions before. They're just traces of the previous universe. Those dimensions will close soon. Those places aren't the sort of places you're looking for. This one is. The richest, most bountiful dimension. A gift to the victors of the previous universe. It will be known as the human realm in honors of the victors. The humans are the victors. I don't know what happened in the previous universe, but it must have been really weak. Just be patient and wait here. If you wait long enough, You'll eventually meet the person you're waiting for. Alright. I'm used to killing time. Looking back, I was so nonchalant about the whole thing. I had no idea just how long I would have to wait in the human realm. Did this man wait? Because this is the create. Wait, he could not have waited from the creation of the fucking universe. Yeah, like. Holy crap. Oh shit! Sorry. Let me It'll be some time before any gods or servants come to this place. In the meantime, there won't be anything that'll pull out that to you. As for the humans, all you have to do is just leave them be. With that, Kubera left, and I stayed for a while. There wasn't much to hunt to restore my vigor, and I wasn't interested in exploring the human realm. I assumed that Ran would eventually appear. He would not appear that far of the place Kubera had led me to. So I sat there, staring into space. Countless days and nights went by. Through many storms and blizzards and tsunamis, the landscape gradually changed. The human realm certainly changes quickly. I can clearly tell how the flow of time out here when I was in the space it doesn't make much difference though. That's not entirely true. Even though there was definitely more to see in that white space, I was still bored, extremely bored. I guess there's a difference between being alone and having someone next to you, even if they never shut up. Kubera said this would become the human realm, but I don't see any signs of humans at all. Did they not settle around here? Flutter. I didn't have any mission or any real purpose. I was simply bored. I thought to myself that hearing anyone talk was better than nothing, so he's just gonna fly around. So I set out to look for the so-called victors from the previous universe. One Last God, story now by Kurigam, Season 3, Episode 173, The Weight of Time 13. Come to think of it, there was times when I acted in the way when I was little, but at some point I didn't have that luxury anymore. How long has it been that I did something purely for my own sake, not because it was an order or a greater cause? So this is where the humans have been living. This is even more primitive than Conche in the year D5, then along the Will Larvin and whatever. What are you looking at? I haven't seen you around. Which village are you from? I was too focused on the village and didn't even hear him coming. I better not get involved with him, better ignore him. Where are you going? There's no way a human kid could be so strong. Is he a god pretending to be a human? A Nastica? Either way, he's definitely dangerous. If you're hiding because of so things on your head, you don't need to. We don't judge people based on their appearance here. Do you not know how to talk? It's okay. We don't judge disabled people either. Come on, I'll take you to the village. I could have brushed him as soft as I wanted to, but he was definitely stronger than any human I've known. The ancient humans. So wait. So victors of the universe over. We got Brilith. I could feel a theory bubbling in the bottom of the base, in the pits of my mind. It hasn't gotten to that mid level where I could really sort out the information, but something's happening in my head. It's coming. I can figure it out before I get to reveal. I figured it was better not to upset him since I didn't know how strong he really was. Welcome. What are you looking man? Is that a headband? What do you do? She pulled it. What are you doing? That's rude. Oh, sorry. We should prepare a special welcoming for our guests. Yeah. And remember, these humans are supposed to be more empathetic too, so they're genuinely supposed to be nicer. Even though I still think human nature is human nature, but these guys are supposed to be generally much kinder, right? Oh, so fucking. This is crazy. Making fire and shit. He's there. This kid wasn't the only one with unusual strength. There's a lot of humans here that were stronger than the Rashkas other in human form. They can't be all gods or naturally could pretend to be humans. Perhaps humans in the past were just genuinely stronger than future humans. Ow. It's okay. This is your first dance. You're bounced up on the feet once in a while. Look, try to copy their moves. I wonder if he had a kid with a fucking ancient human low key. Yo. This is so fucking crazy, dude. Okay. Take a look at her company. Hey, you got it. You're a quick learner. It's not just physical strength. They're actually different from humans I know. It seems so strange smiling like that. They're not even nervous, suspicious of me. They're actually welcoming me at the party. They're not even taking basic precautions to protect their village. Do they not know about the gods or seers yet? Maybe they're so at peace with everything because they're at the top of the food chain, so they don't feel threatened by anything. Still, they're not even fighting amongst themselves. It's so strange that they don't even have internal conflicts. Is it because it's a remote village? Maybe these villages are an exception. Hey, are you leaving? I'm sorry if I upset you. I shouldn't have brought you here without your consent. You can come back anytime. You're part of our family now. We all accept you. After meeting several groups of other humans, I came to the conclusion that the humans of this era were a completely different species from their future counterparts. Unlike future humans who looked more or less the same on every planet, each group here had a distinct look from another and didn't seem to mind that at all. They were also born with unique talents, but there wasn't any sense of inferiority or superiority or conflict between them all. In fact, I don't even think that I had heard of the concept of inferiority or superiority. I once met a human who was even stronger than me, but they didn't use that strength to rule over others or fight or plunder villages. I wonder if this perspective of, having strength but not wanting to dominate is going to change how he wants to rule or maybe reform his clan. I think this is so. I'm just impressed. I don't know what else to say. I'm just super impressed. I feel like I'm leaning into the screen too much. I'm like so intrigued. Instead, they use their strength to dig a well for the village. Strange. This species different from humans, servers, and gods. The more I got to know them, the more uncomfortable I felt. Oh shit, they seem perfect. I lacked the confidence to repay all the kindness they showed me, and I didn't want to walk amongst them knowing I couldn't repay their kindness. So you just leave, I guess. I should just forget about them and wait for Anne. And so more time passed until one day, some unwelcome guest showed up. Some unwelcome guest showed up in their perfect world. Oh shit, Soras! He's gonna defend them! He's gonna defend the ancient humans! Go help them! I don't know, man. I keep saying, why do I keep acting like I know what's going on? I am lost. I have not had the time to sort my thoughts out yet. Oh my goodness. Huff, wait, I'll go get your brothers. No, you'll get killed. But I can't just leave them. You know they're probably already dead. Don't be naive. Let's give up and start over in the next life. No, even if there is a next life, part of being human is valuing the time you have now. The moment we start valuing our lives is the moment we lose our right to exist as humans. You're right. We just have got some beat so badly I'm starting to lose hope. Is this just a bad dream? When I open my eyes, will I see my family smiling back at me? I'll be back. Who are you? It doesn't matter. I'll be dead soon anyways. Funny, isn't it? Her going out to save my siblings puts her on a path to certain death. And here she was saying that I don't value life. Is it possible to live for an eternity while maintaining one's humanity? After getting mercilessly stomped to death, is it even possible to value life anymore? The more one values life, the more one feels yearning, pain, sadness, rage, and regret. Until eventually, we all go insane. And he died. One Last God, story not by Kurrigan. The Weight of Time 14, Season 31, Episode 174. There's ice and shit. Help, hey, I found something good over there. It's one of them's the ones that you went after with your tail, and the other one's the guy who was so proud of himself for beating you at arm wrestling. It was pretty close, but in the end, he won. You didn't even let me finish. Are you scared? You scared me. Are you that upset you lost to a human? I didn't lose. I just hadn't certified yet. I was just messing around with those weaklings, but then that one got so cocky. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. If only I had suggested meeting them before killing them. Hadn't suggested, I guess. Don't be sorry. I actually feel way better now that we killed all those arrogant jerks. It's good stress reliever, isn't it? I can see why human hunting is so popular. We should have just come this way from the start instead of sucking up to those nasticas over there. When I suggested it, you said you didn't feel like it, but now you sure look like you're enjoying yourselves. Do you want to finish off the rest of the humans while we're at it? Sure, you can just find them for us. We'll do the killing. So you expect me to sit back and just watch? If you start killing them, there'll be nothing left for us to do. Let's just finish them off and we go to another planet. In fact, there was almost nothing left for us to do when you used your transcendental before. But if you're missing, but you're missing the whole point of human hunting. You're supposed to make them think they can get away with it while slowly tightening your grip on them. I mean, if we can kill them right away if we wanted to, but it's just so much more fun if you make them think they can actually get away from us. There's nothing like the thrill of getting your hopes crushed. Isn't this your first human hunt? You seem to know a lot about it. My dad used to tell me this is the best way to enjoy a good human hunt. I thought it sounded like a lot of fun. I'm not sure I would call it fun, but I need to kill more humans. Anyway, I think if we've all pretty much killed all the humans around here, so we'll look for another one. Hey, there's one still alive, and this is the one that showed Maruna kindness as a child. I wonder if you even recognize him as a little bit after the fact, because Maruna doesn't seem to really. Yeah, that's the one I let go earlier. You let it go. Yeah, she looked like she was trying to sneak past me and say some uninteresting, so I let her think that I didn't see her. It's more fun when you let one or two get away and tell other villagers. Stop making this so complicated. Jeez. You may think of this as work, but I'm here to have fun. I hate boring stuff, but why did she come back? She came back to save someone else. Hey, human, you're wasting your time. They're all dead, but there's no one else but you. What happened to that injured human from before? It just... No. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to sound... but do I think... Nah, I'm not going to go... This can't be who I think it is. It was so cool when he took him, even though it looked like you were a tunnel gone there. I was actually rooting for you. She can't hear you anyway. Just kill her. Kill her? No way. We need her to tell the other villagers about us so people are totally afraid by the time we get there. That'll make things even more fun. I don't really get this whole fun thing. Don't you see the way she's looking at you? Oh. Step aside. I'll just kill her myself. Someone threw a rock or something? Is that... Oh shit. Hey. Isn't that a Rakshasa from the Garuda clan? Did you call him? No, I've never seen him before. Guess he's nothing to worry about then. Yeah, you might not know this because you're country bumping around here. Hey, you stay out of this. Buzz off. You got some really powerful allies. Is this some kind of mission you received? Mission? What mission? What could we possibly gain from killing humans? We're just having fun, can't you tell? Then leave them alone. It sounds like you approached them in human form. But to kill those who showed you nothing but kindness for fun is just not right. You have no idea what you're talking about. How the hell could a human ever show kindness to anyone? I don't know where you came from, but where's your pride as a Garuda? I don't like your attitude, but I'll let this slide for once since you're one of us. And since you're asking the reason behind this, I'll tell you. These two may be here to have fun, but I'm on a mission. My mission is to kill all the humans on this planet. Does that satisfy your curiosity? There's no further need for you to interfere, right? Get lost. Oh man, his heart, it started to warm, and his heart grew 3 sizes that day on some Grinch shit. Hold on, Maruna, my king, my Garudan king. Wow, still not gonna give up, fool. I guess I'll just make you have to leave. Hey, don't be so stubborn. Just go. You don't stand a chance against her. Yeah, there's no point in standing up to her. She's on a whole different level from low-level guys like you. Her parents are the king of the Garudas and his number 2. What? This is gonna hurt. But everything will be taken care of by the time you wake up. Suddenly I remembered saying almost the exact same thing when I was in the same position as her. At the same time, I couldn't understand why he stood up to me like that. Wait. Let's go. Is this time? Is it okay? Okay, the certification. Certification. Holy shit. I gotta. This is incredible, by the way. This arc is incredible. This chapter, if you will. So he's fighting. He's doing his thing. They giant kaiju. Sky, light, is that a fire attribute I see? Two of those attributes completely overlap with mine, and with the last attribute, I have the upper hand. His attribute is destruction. Oh shit. And he has the same ability, the same attribute as that half dragon. I've never heard of a Garuda clan member having the destruction attribute. Now you shall see why it was a mistake for you to challenge me. And just sends a bunch of beams coming down at him. One Last God, starting up by Kurrigan. The wait of time 50, 175, season 3. Peak. Jeez, that scared me. She used her unique transcendental on that little twerp. She must have had a tons of vigor to spare. Well, at least she made sure it wouldn't hit us. I know she just wanted to prove her strength, but I thought she would have at least gone easy on him since they're from the same clan. Brutal. Wait, he's unscathed. How the hell is he standing after hitting with Readthrough's unique transcendental? I've never heard anything more like that in the Garuda clan. Maybe he just dodged the attack? How even possible? I just noticed, but there's some kind of red aura around him. Maybe he... Did a human help him? Maybe he used a transcendental we've never seen before. I've seen you gain even more mobility than before. You must have a transcendental that temporarily boosts your speed. This must be the first time she's witnessed latent force. There is no Rakshasa that is capable of... Is there no Rakshasa capable of latent force in this era? A transcendental stemming from spending over 500 years in a certain stage of development. This allows one to temporarily access the power and speed of the next stage. Either way, it's a skill that even managed to be that stage 5 of a dragon. She may have the destruction attribute, but she's still only on stage 4. She's weaker than that half dragon. The only problem is that I have to end this quickly before my transcendental runs out. Okay, you little pow pow. Oh, they scrapping. Strange. I'm definitely hitting her, but it feels like my attack they're not quite connecting. 1 or 2 hits should be enough to knock her out. Is she using some kind of defensive transcendental? She's definitely using something. With this kind of barrier weakens when you use an offensive transcendental. I'll just have to aim for that moment. What the? Is Readthrough losing? Every time I look, she's whiffing her attacks or tripping over herself. Maybe we should help out. Don't be ridiculous. We can't even see his attacks. Yet you want to jump in and fight? Besides, Readthrough hates being interrupted during one-on-one fights. The best thing to do is stay here and wait. And the human is over there. Instead of wait and hide, human's over there sneaking around. Or maybe, well, what do we have here? Oh shit. Erg. Now's my chance. Hit him with the... Yo, Maruna? Yo, listen. Yo, Kaiju. Big hands. I'm so happy they fighting this shit now. This is the best. This is the best. I broke her barrier. That now just one more solid hit. Come here, Maruna. Are you happy to have a new little brother? Yeah. The other Rakshasas have lots of siblings, but I only had to kill Vinka and was one of more siblings. We got rid of the others for you. What? I mean, take care of your new half-brother. Be a good role model. I will, Mom. Why are you remembering that right now? Stop. Stop hunting humans and turn back. Are you lecturing me now? Are you trying to rub it in that I lost? It's just better to talk it out. We're part of the same clan after all. The humans here don't even know about Suras. No one could have possibly ordered you to this meaningless slaughters of these creatures. Either you lied to me or there was some type of miscommunication. You naive little thing. Flash. A transcendental that cancels a Rakshasa certification? How? You may be fast, but once I've caught you, it's all over. But you're definitely strong. I'll give you that. I take back what you said. I take back what I said about you being a loser. She a bad bitch. Oh, I see. Her ability turns all Rakshasas into human form, including herself. Did she think she can beat us while we were in human form? Judging by your power, you must be one of the elites. Was someone keeping you out of this? Was someone keeping you out of sight here to protect you? Based on your power and attributes, and I have an idea who you might be, but I want to make sure. Who are your Nastika's parents? To be continued. Wait of time. Yeah. What it fucking do? Hey. Let me turn on my lights a little bit. This is incredible, man. This is an incredible arc. Like, as far because I think what's interesting about it too is I probably never expected to get this invested in Maruna's tale and whatnot, but this has been really good, man. And seeing that there's other ways to reach the space beyond time and space, time, with all those records, and it seems like certain people can read it or can read certain things. There's some weird conditional stuff there. I'm not entirely sure, but I am having the time of my fucking life right now. It looks like she's pretty much figured out who I am. Should I just tell her? No, wait. There's a difference between knowing and guessing. If she tells the others observers about me, are you going to answer me? The way you seemed reminded me of Raltara. Look. The human dodged your transcendental and survived. Don't you want to know how? Not really. Why not? I think the humans here have their own special skills. If she's got a skill that can dodge your transcendental, it might be worth she didn't dodge my transcendental. Let her live. What? Let's go. I don't want to bother with this guy anymore. Wait. I thought you said you were here on a mission, seeing that you let the human live. Were you lying about that mission? No, I do really have a mission, but my mission was just to kill as many humans as possible. I don't have to kill every single one. I decided to let that human live. Did Garuda give you this mission himself? Just what's the purpose behind this? It's not exactly from Garuda, the leading faction of the Nastikas decided on it together. I'm not exactly sure why, but the task of hunting humans was assigned to each and every idol. Rashishka is even encouraged. Our clan does now just call it a mission to make it sound official, but as a result, the more humans you kill, the more powerful people think you are. You're deemed to be powerful by killing weak, defenseless creatures. That's absolute nonsense. Real power comes from fighting those stronger than you. Stronger than me. Is that even possible? In this world, every other creature aside from humans can destroy us if they wanted to. For being weak or cowardly, or for not doing what they tell us, or a slip of the tongue. I'm barely surviving while the rest of my peers are getting ripped apart. In this world where we live, who am I supposed to fight if I just so I can prove myself? Then again, I guess a naive, isolated fool such as yourself wouldn't know what it's like to have to compete against your own peers. If you don't like hunting humans, just stay out of our way. You'll just get yourself killed if you try to go against the grain. Okay. We have time, 16. You're just gonna let him go? Looked like you were winning. Because he seems to be a high-ranking clanmate who's been hiding out on this random planet unbeknownst to us all. I don't know who he works for, but I don't think I'd gain anything from dealing with him. Even if you don't know who he works for, then it must be a well-guarded secret even in your own clan. I really like to know who he is, though. Want me to ask him? Around about him? Don't. Not sure why, but I get the feeling he's an important member of our clan, and if you tell anyone about this, I'll rip that mouth of yours right off your face. Hey, take it easy. I was just kidding. Did I upset you, Raltara? Don't be mad. I just realized we didn't introduce ourselves. My name is Raltara. What's your name? You can't even tell us your name, huh? I wonder what kind of huge secret you're hiding. Anyways, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again as long as you and I both remain in the high ranks. In fact, it'd be kind of fun to see who reaches the 5th stage first. That was a mistake. I should have minded my own business. Now they know that I'm here. I hope this doesn't cause any problems in the future. Sounds like they were going to keep their mouth shut. Excuse me? The ray of light from the sky headed right for me, but it veered off in the other direction. You blocked it, didn't you? Of course not. I completely forgot about that human when we started fighting. I wouldn't have been surprised if this human got killed by a transcendent. Maybe Raltara really did this, but wait. Did she spread this human because of me? Did she think this human meant something to me? Is that why she let her live? Yeah. That must have been what they thought, both Raltara and the human. Damn it, I hate being misunderstood. Me and you, brother. Ain't nothing worse than that shit. I should get out of here. The best thing to do is disappear from this place. I hate when someone from my own clan thought I was attached to some human. I hate it more when the humans think I care about her. Please let me repay you. Her special power must be strength. I could push with a transcendental, but I'd rather not waste my vigor. Hey, if I'm trying to save my vigor, why did I use my transcendental? You know what? I'd rather just not think about it. She's burning some pictures. Crackle, crackle. No wonder she was unusually strong. She was the grandmother of the human who overpowered me all those years ago. Ah. You didn't recognize? Oh, they meet at the end. She must have told her something about herself, but all I remember is that she's the granddaughter of the human I know. The human I knew was completely different. The human I knew was a completely different race because she saw my Sura form. Oh, and I made it clear several times that I don't want her to come near me. And so she kept her distance. But she was determined to repay me whatever she could. All of a sudden, it all felt like a burden to me. But I knew I'd regret it if I just left her. So when I decided to stay with her, she'll probably die of old age eventually anyways. After that, we encountered another human who had been attacked by Suras throughout the planet, and those who hadn't been attacked, we heard about the Suras. It would be very interesting if he's a main reason of how humanity became to be able to defend itself with like the open space barriers and whatnot. Like this shit is incredible, Monokuma. Incredible, I tell you. Then I began to notice a change in their behavior. They were growing increasingly cautious. I wonder what will happen now that they know they're not the masters of their world. They probably won't be as friendly as before. What a relief. That kind of made me so uncomfortable, but I was wrong. Strangely enough, even though they knew I was a Sura and I could kill them anytime, they still wanted to show me nothing but kindness. They didn't even expect me to fight them either. They were just worried about me getting in trouble and suggested that I find somewhere to hide before the other Suras find me. It's okay. Stop crowding. Learn English, dude. I don't understand these people. How did such a weak race manage to conquer the previous universe? I wanted to know, but there was no point in asking them because not only did they not remember anything from the previous universe, they also didn't know anything about this one. We'll go for where the sun is, go to sleep, then it'll be cold when it's sleeping. We'll go for where the sun goes to sleep. I became so frustrated with their ignorance that I ended up explaining a lot of things to them. This nigga's teaching them, he educating the human race, son. He's like, this is the sun. The planet almost around them. This is air. This is grass. This is water. Hydrogen, the oxygen. Dog, he giving them science lessons. This is actually so cool. So when it's day here, it's night on the other side. That's amazing. You must know this because you can fly. Why am I wasting my time here? Even if they were lacking in ignorance, they didn't lack in intelligence. After a while, they started writing formulas that not even I can understand. I spent my whole life trying to make you happy, but I could never figure out how you felt this whole time. I've never even seen you smile. Still, you don't frown as much as you used to, so I guess my efforts weren't all in vain. If you ever feel threatened by Suras and you're in danger, you can leave at any time, but even then, we will never be outright hostile to you. Even if we find a way to fight the Suras, we just want to protect ourselves from those who are trying to harm us. We don't want to hurt any innocent Suras. You'll probably go somewhere else after I die. But no matter where you go, which humans you meet, just promise me that you won't attack them first like those other Suras. A single life is like a whole universe, and killing a universe would only drive us further from what it means to be human. Who knows? Maybe there's something waiting for us all in the end of it. The humans died of illnesses. Like all the other humans, they left behind wills as if they would see everyone again someday. And I set it on my own again. I went back to where I was waiting for Ran, but when I remember waiting there endlessly to anything happening, I didn't think waiting there would amount to anything. I waited long enough. It's his turn to come find me. He's probably anxious to get back to the future as I am. Why should I sit here waiting for him? And I wandered around aimlessly to the humans of the past. The humans of the past began developing far beyond... the humans of the past began developing far beyond the future that I had known. To be continued. This is the best story ever. What, nigga? A city? Futuropolis? What's going on? This sector, the stop is sector 21. The exit is on your right. The human world has changed so much, but there are no Suros looking for me. He walking out with his coat. Wait, hold on. Did that just make a platform? This is more advanced than our society. Ancient humans for the win. Where they at? The gods are scared of them. But did they actually keep their mouths shut up? But after that day, my older siblings are already dead in the future, but I can't help but feel that I owe her for some reason. If I get to see her again before I return to the future, I'd like to thank her. What's up? Oh, I just missed him. He was right there. Sorry, would you mind taking this to the lab for me? I'll catch up in a bit. I'm not sure who you're looking for, but wouldn't it be make an announcement on a PA system? It took him 40 years just to start talking to me. An announcement isn't going to get him to show up. I have to find him. 40 years? She's talking about her past life. Just give it up. She had a coming of age ceremony less than a month ago. She's still very emotional. Oh, yes. These guys remember. Okay. If they knew each other for 40 years, the guy must be getting up there in years. I'm sure she wants to say hi. Well, it's probably better to let them greet each other here, instead of missing the opportunity and regretting it later. One Last God, story now by Curry Gom, season 3, episode 177, the wait of time 17. Sorry, did I change this to 117? I did not. 177, sorry. Detour, construction. The humans in this era don't rely on magic. They do things themselves. They're extremely intelligent and they have their own unique abilities. Future humans don't have them, and they're not quite transcendentals, but their mission in life is to develop unique abilities and create a world where everyone feels included. Since they don't possess malice, they don't need rules or punishments. Hi, Runa. Nod. If they get along fine without any restrictions, so they have no need for power to hurt each other. Oh, Runa, come here for a second. How old are you again? Have you had your coming of age ceremony? No. I see. You're younger than I thought. You look like you'd be perfect for my niece. She's turning 27 this year. Based on the kind of celebrity she like, I had a feeling that you'd be her type with that strong body of yours. If you're interesting, why don't you go and mind your own business? Go get some groceries. You got nothing better to do. Haha, don't mind him, Runa. You can date someone after you had your coming of age ceremony. Maybe it's time for me to leave now. I don't want to draw too much attention to myself, and I don't want to have to protect them if Sura's attack again. It's certainly convenient to pretend to be human, but it's bothersome that I can't stay anywhere for too long because of the coming of age ceremony. Amongst things that I've learned about humans of the past while living amongst them, that the coming of age ceremonies is a way of bringing back memories of their past lives. After they die, they were born as new human babies, and when they turn 24, they have what's called a coming of age ceremony to awaken some memories of their past and inherit all their previous. So that will be a major contributor. Like, imagine you were an incredible scientist when niggas were just throwing rocks, and then you're reborn, but you're retaining all the information, and maybe just there's been some time passing or whatever. I don't know if they're reborn immediately after dying, but now when you get that knowledge back, yo. That's raw. And they have, what's surprising is they don't get fixated on relationships from the past, even after remembering them. At most, they might get together with someone they knew and say hi. If anything happens between overlapping the family tree or past life coming up, they just laugh it off. They value their relationships in their current life above all else, and their past is just a past to them. But sometimes there are memories that some people have trouble moving on from, and those cases are when someone died with some kind of grudge in their past life. These humans never intentionally harm each other, so grudges only come from external sources, like if someone gets killed by a Sura. Cases where someone lost everyone they knew in their lives suddenly in terrible pain, one-sided, such a thing can't possibly happen in normal life every day. So no matter how many times they were born, they remember being murdered as vividly to the day it happened. And then people around them sympathize with their resentment and focus on finding a way to fight the Sura that killed them. Even humans who had never even seen a Sura in their life treat them like it's their own personal problem. It's so strange to see, but what's even stranger is that almost no humans are born with memories of all the countless massacres the Suras have committed in the past. I wonder why. Where did all those victims go? Excuse me? Could I talk to you for a minute? I'm not buying. Oh, Shito. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm a researcher from the Anti-Sura Defense Lab in the tower near here. My card. Anti-Sura Defense Lab. The tower seems to be stronger than the turrets in the future. Rakshasas haven't been able to attack the city ever since they built that thing. Come to think of it, the humans were capable of making effective weaponry like that, but in comparison to the Brahmahas of the future, they didn't put half the effort into their own turrets. You saved me for a Sura attack, do you remember? I've saved a lot of people. The Garudas didn't attack after Raltara left, but Suras from other clans still appeared occasionally. I didn't think it'd be good to step in and draw too much attention to myself, so I just watched the humans fend for themselves. I may have rescued a few people because I felt bad watching the humans get slaughtered, but I couldn't possibly remember what they all looked like. I guess you wouldn't recognize me. You helped me in another life. I just had my coming of age ceremony and I have memories of you. I know it sounds silly, but I always regretted not being able to thank you properly before I died. If you don't mind, could I tell you a bit about my past life? A great story about her life. I definitely won't recognize you. If you came to thank me for rescuing you, don't bother. I'm not interested in hearing about your past life. Whatever happens should remain in the past. Oh, of course, I didn't mean to bother you. I just want to let you know I'm doing fine. If it, anything you want to tell me or anything else that I did that made you sad or upset, this would be a good time to say it. Sad or upset? I don't know what this human is. Alright, tell me. Alright, whatever happened between us, I don't mind, so you can just leave. Dang. Come on. Yo, train? Wait, the train is now entering intercity warp drive. We're garbage. These days have teleporting trains? Yeah, it's over. I'm done. Pack it up, humanity. Yo, Suras, come. Destroy the planet. Just come. I'm done. I'm tired of this. I want to ride on a dimensional train. Infinity train out. My Infinity Train fans. It's like 6 people who probably watch Infinity Train. The lights, maybe. What? We said the warp drive, so I have to be warping. The lights will be dimmed to save electricity. So anyone who requires lighting, please move to card number 4. Please sleep with a blanket or a mask. Tended, you may return to the train, and more people are asking about my coming of age, and the human remembers me in their past lives. Only a matter of time before they figure out I'm not human. If I move from the cities, would you like a salad? I'm full. Is it just better to isolate myself just like before? And I'll just move to another city. Now that I'm used to living with all of them, I don't think I could wait all that time by myself. Rumble. Passengers, we have one unexpected emergency. Please check your seat for your life vest. And they got attacked by a Sura from the water or something. So this is the planet, huh? The planet where 3 of my children died, and it's your fault. Gandhavra! No! I can't stand Gandhi, man. He wants fucking shit up every time. Every time he's messing shit up. No one cares about you. Just die over there. Oh, wait. Or will he remember the kindness? Oh. Actually, not even him. Let me make sure it's him. I overreacted. Let me calm down. You shouldn't lie because of you. But seeing that you're a child of Garuda, I'll give you a second chance. Feel cynicism right now, I will devour you and your siblings. Yeah, the left eye is looking like the Sura part of his body that he can't transform. if I see this nigga Gandhi, mink, bink. Tired of this guy. Bzz, bzz. The explosion happened before I couldn't even do anything about it. I only managed to save the human that was right next to me. In many ways, these humans are more advanced than the ones in the future, but they have no regeneration magic. They can't survive like this. If I took him to a hospital, it would only prolong the pain. He won't last long. I used to do it all the time. Why am I hesitating when I'm only human now? I've been living along there for too long. I should have left a long time ago. I hate this. One last guy. He is really been here since like the creation of this new universe almost. That is big, wild. Oh my god. This is incredible. This is so good. I'm so upset I'm not live right now. I'm like fuming on the inside. Season 3, episode 178, The Wait of Time 18. That's probably a Gandhavra Sura. I hate to admit it. Okay, but consider its shape and transcendent value, it's a good chance it might be Gandhavra itself. If that is Gandhi, I'll never know why God Kubera sent me here. Because he's a fuck nigga. Fuck that guy. I haven't even seen Rand, yet the planet is already about to be destroyed. In his current form, there's no way I can stop Gandhavra. Besides, I'm going to spend my second and fourth stages with him. Who knows how the future will be affected if he sees me in my fourth stage. Now, either way to get out here before he notices. I'll go somewhere far away so he can't detect me. Surify and then escape to another planet. Splash. Did he see me? He's gone. Did he suddenly lose interest in the planet? I sure hope so. Raltara? What is she doing here? Wait, Ganhavra, whoever that might be, still be by. It's too dangerous to approach her. I'll follow her from a distance. Stagger. She's hurt. Wait, why is she bleeding? It only looks like a minor injury. Why can't she just heal herself? And why is she heading towards the city? Wait. The tower. Stare. Hey. Oh! Please, Maruna. Please, Maruna. Maruna, please. Maruna, please. I'm still wondering if he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, slam bam, thank you, man, with one of them. Say something about it. I'm so sorry. You went to just because the person earlier you said you met him in your past for 40 years. Did not react the way you expected of that. No. Considering how he was for 40 years, his reaction should have been obvious to me. If I was expecting anything else, it's my own fault. Hey, cheer up. Forget about that heartless old man. You're still young. Think of the new people you'll meet in this life, old man. I guess any learn from a past life is considered an old man, considering his age. He's right, but old man, I haven't even finished growing yet. I'm just trying to mind my own business. That Sura guy's getting upset again. Hey, didn't you say that you're older than our grandma? Did you just laugh at me? I'm trying to help you. No, boss, you're right. I'm laughing at something else. Boss, what do you think about other races that protect human? Others that protect human? Oh, you mean the Sura who would sometimes show up and help people? I haven't seen him in person, but everyone appreciates him. Wait, is that who you went to see earlier? No, this is a different person. But why is everyone always talks about how that Sura helped them, but they never say that what he looked like? You haven't told us either. I think he has to hide. I think he's hiding from a god who's stronger than him. A god? Here? I've never seen a god except from my earliest memories. Yeah, it's just a fate memory of someone guiding us here long ago. Why it look like Asher to me a little bit? No, it's not. It's not her though. But I can't remember what they look like, and no one's seen them since then. This god must be really powerful. He says there's actually a whole race of gods, not just one. There's a planet called the God Realm in the dimension above our world, and not only are the strongest gods way more powerful than most Suras, the gods watch us from up there, and they can heal wounds and diseases almost instantly, and it can even raise the dead. Most of them are on good terms with humans. I find it hard to believe. The Suras have been randomly attacking us for ages. There may be a Sura helping us, but we don't know. But we don't have any gods on our side. Yeah, if the god is so powerful and the human just so much, then we would have seen much more people say they got help from a god. This is very interesting stuff. Either they were too weak to help or they didn't want to. I hope it's the former. If they're strong enough to help but still let all those people die, then I don't even want to try to understand them. It's probably not a lack of power or strength. In fact, they're way more powerful than me. That's why it's strange they haven't shown themselves here at all. What the heck are they doing? I've been waiting here, but I haven't heard from them. We're waiting from these and the gods. Will you leave here if you hear from them? Yes, I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere very far away because this place isn't for me. I guess we did live in different worlds. I'm still happy I've got to be with you. I'll try not to regret anything. Raltara, I don't know what you're going, but stay away from the humans. Humans are different from when you first saw them. They're developed, and that defensive tower is deadly against Rakshasas. I've even seen some Rakshasas with strong Jennifer's abilities get killed by that tower if you attack with that wound. Why didn't you do anything? What if you hadn't let those Gandharva's Rakshasas dies, I wouldn't have to do this. It's too late. However strong that tower may be, I have no choice but to fight to the death. Or else Gandharva will devour all my siblings. What do you mean? How could Gandharva even think about doing such a thing when the Garuda is alive and well? Garuda isn't aware of the situation, but it won't matter once Gandharva's devoured one of us. My mother is just known as the second in command of the first king, but her actual name and circumstances surrounding her death have been practically forgotten. And as a memory of her fate, the worst things get for her children. Things are completely different from when I first met you. My siblings and I have to survive on our own now. There's no one looking out for us. Like you said, humans are different from before. I don't stand a chance against them. I'm just hoping Gondorva will see that I at least tried and spare my siblings in return. This doesn't concern you though. There's no point in getting involved. Just go. Wait. I might know a way to help you. Look at my king growing. He even in some human clothes. You know what I'm saying? Someone's asking for your entrance. Who? Oh, yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. I changed my mind. I want to know a bit more about you. My heart feels good, guys. My heart feels so good right now. This is what I need. You must be hungry. Don't you want to eat something? I've got company, so I'm just gonna grab a quick bite at the lounge. Oh wow, and outside of who this, your boyfriend? No, not yet. Not yet? I see how it is. Your friend isn't denying it either. I thought you said you were too busy for dating. Well, she has been pretty busy, boss. You should buy us all a round of drinks if you guys are officially become a couple. Stop teasing, just go. Good luck. To Gondorva in his prime, wiping out an entire planet would be a piece of cake. It would be so much simpler to do it himself. Why is he getting Readthrough to do it when she's injured? It's not like Readthrough tried to kill the Gondorian. They got themselves killed in that attack because of the defense tower that reflects all the damage. They brought it upon themselves, but even if there was some external circumstances, Gandhi should have naturally blamed the tower, not Readthrough. I doubt Gondorva has any love for his family at this point in time, but if he really is genuinely sad and angry about the death of his children, it makes no sense for him to send Readthrough away. He's probably not even sad about it in the first place. Either he's just trying to vent a bit, or he's trying to entertain himself. To think that he would make a Rakshasa he cares about fight humans and then just stand there and watch. Maybe the death of his kids was an excuse for him to have a bit of fun. There's only one way to stop a guy who fights for fun, and that's to take away the entertaining part of the fight. Does he think disabling the tower would just and making it and like no? So one last god Kubera story in our Fight Curry God season 3 episode 179. The wait of time 19. This is the lounge. My workplace is this way. Everyone having the quiet snacks, was pretty quiet. Does anyone from this ever attack that side? No. Otherwise, they leave the tower. The defensive tower is automatic, not manual. Someone on the outside fires the first shot. All the defensive dudes reflect the energy back at them. That way only the Surahs who are determined to attack us till the very end are the ones who die. But if they give up and decide to leave, the tower can't go after them and kill them. It does not have the energy to attack. I guess that's part of it. Technically, it's possible for the tower to turn itself into a weapon, but it would be easier in times when there's a lot of electricity. Beep beep. I don't understand why does it only counterattack if it also has offensive capabilities? Is it that humans don't care about their own survival anymore? I thought a single life was supposed to be like a whole universe. Where did you hear that? I'm not sure. I forgot who said it. Oh. If every life is so important, why do you limit your own weapons? All the Surahs who were beaten by the defensive tower were trying to kill you humans. Shouldn't you hunt down every Surah who attacks you with this level of technology? You can probably go to the Surah's own territories. The idea that every life is like its whole universe doesn't only apply to humans. Ding dong, your steamed squash is ready. Sorry, I haven't eaten all day. I just need to do something. Do you mind if I eat while we talk? You still don't eat anything, do you? If you feel like having something, you can look at the menu. He's sick to a second. They lived off of fruit for so long. I'm full. I would have never recovered any vigor if I didn't have a chance to eat dead Surahs from time to time. Sorry, I guess you still don't eat anything. If the smell bothers you, I can eat somewhere else. I'll go wait in the next in the next room. Wait, oh, you're supposed to have a researcher with you when you go in there. But I'll be there in a minute. Try not to touch anything. Be careful not to touch anyone's personal belongings in the desk. The power room is locked away. Don't force your way in. There's still no way for me to stop humans from dying. The fact that they're still surviving like this is making a mockery of Gandhavra. Even if they manage to fight off Readthrough, Gandhavra will just come and destroy them. Holy shit. In the end, every living creature on the planet will be destroyed, including Readthrough and the humans. But if I could neutralize the tower defense somehow, and all the humans that is a resolve, Gandharva wouldn't be interested in this planet anymore. Whatever happens to Readthrough, Gandhi would likely leave in search of something to entertain him. This is good. This isn't a question of whether to choose the humans or Readthrough. Whatever I have to do, the humans are doomed anyways. It's a matter of giving Readthrough at least a slight chance of surviving. If I can destroy the tower, there might be a shred of hope. And it shocked him when he touched the door. But Readthrough has no future either. In my time, no one's ever mentioned her name. Am I really supposed to get all the humans killed? Just for a long dead sibling I never knew about? Am I really supposed to let all these humans die? We fucking got him. We fucking got him. We got him, guys. He thinking about them. We got him. I'm sorry. Calm down. I'm actually holding back a lot of the energy that I have. I'm mad excited. I am so hyped. Oh my goodness. He's remembering all the times he spent with the humans and whatnot. Yada yada. Blah blah blah. A sibling without a future, as opposed to humans without a future. It doesn't seem to matter if I betray one or the other. Perhaps it's not my fault. I've certainly got enough reason to decide what I do. I had no choice. They were doomed from the start. Anyway, was the best option. There are plenty of excuses. I could see a loophole that would get me out of having to make a choice that would end so many lives. It's almost as if somebody wants me to choose something. So it really was true. They said I'd find help when I was going this way. There was one Nasika who created early on who looked like this guy, Garuda. Just be patient and wait. If you stay long enough, you'll eventually meet the person you're waiting for. Why haven't I thought of this earlier? In this world where there's not even a hint of the gods, there was something very suspicious about me being here all alone, worrying and debating about what to do. Did he fly? He flew out. Where the hell is the bastard who forced me to the situation? I'm not your toy. Oh, there he is. Way to draw attention to yourself. I thought you'd be smart enough to know not to let Gandhavra see you. I knew exactly what I was doing, and if this is an important issue, I knew someone would rush over here to stop me. Ooh! Oh shit! The arrow's gone! Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4! Mans are almost caught up, see? Let's go! Let's go! Do you think the situation would get better if you summoned that certain someone? At least I'm not playing into someone's hands. I have no idea what you're trying to use me to destroy the tower, but if you want it done that badly, do it yourself. It wouldn't be a difficult task for you, would it? It would be a lot easier for you to hide amongst the humans, a lot easier than me. I want to know why, after all these years of watching these people die, why can't you go finish them off yourself? Nastiskas, Astikas. You people never want to get your own hands dirty, so you make other people do your dirty work for you. Basically, you're saying is you don't care if humans die, huh? Clasp. Don't test me. I wouldn't have come out here like this if I didn't care about them. Stop standing by doing nothing and find a way to save them. I didn't see you as the type to threaten someone you don't stand a chance against. You can't do anything to me either. You put this big wall here to prevent anyone from seeing me. And I want to know, and I know you're trying very hard to make sure this distant future is preserved. How could you possibly hurt me now? One Last God, the Kubera story in art by Kurigam. 180 season 3 with the time 20. I see you are spending your time wisely. It's not easy for a Rakshasa to develop this much at the same time, the same stage without growing. At this rate, I'm curious to see how much you'll grow when you reach the next stage. Don't change the subject. There's no telling when Gandharva will try to step in. You may not be able to beat him, but you can at least think of some way to evacuate the humans. There's no escape for them. This universe is like a tomb for the victors of the past universe. They were doomed from the very start. Where could they possibly escape to? I'm sure you tried your best, so I hate to have to tell you this, but I'm not the only one who appeared here because of your reckless behavior. I was hoping to keep this simple, but I didn't expect it to be such a pain. Oh man, here comes Brahma. What's going on? There was an explosion. The sea wasn't starting at the tower level. Why are explosions from the lower level when the actual explosion is happening near the top? Strange. Maybe it was two separate explosions. Let's get out of the way so we can rescue the workers to do the job. We should find a shelter in case there are any more explosions. I'm a doctor. I can help first aid. This is gonna fuck with Leeds because if he comes back in the current time, he's not gonna be as mad at humans as he used to be. He's gonna think about them differently because they're gonna confuse her with her revenge. Kurigam! Yo. Oh, this is so wild, dude. I'm a doctor. I can help with first aid and rescue workers here. It's fucking god of Earth. Earthbending. Whack. I got the power there. Oh, never. Haven't you realized that the humans from your future are extremely different from these humans? These humans simply do not exist in the future. When creatures fall out the favors of their creator, there is no hope for them. Cough, please call an ambulance. So many people are hurt. It's too late for me. Save the others. Don't waste your breath. You're all going to die anyway. Holy shit. Creator? You mean God Brahma? That's right. Now that you know there's no hope for the humans, at least try to think a way to save one of your own. She may not survive in the future with you, but you can at least try to save her life to spend a little more time together. You better hurry or you end up losing her too. Power room. No authorized personnel. I can't believe you just let a complete stranger into an important place. You never suspected you might be an enemy. You people don't have a mean bone in your body. You assume everyone must be kind because you're all fools. Did you really think Asura would ever side with the humans? How naive. Unlike gods who would create the universe, who create and expand the universe, all Suras care about is destroying. But that's part of the cosmic balance, right? If there's creation, there's destruction. So you have someone like Galactus who he consumes planets, but the universe is constantly ever expanding. You actually need someone to take some stuff away as it continues to grow. Like, this is part of the cosmic balance. I'll talk about that later if I remember. But okay, sorry, back to the story. Just if you thought for just a second that they were born like that, you would have never wasted time making this silly little tower. Try to be a little more suspicious in your next life. Be more aggressive. Firmly believe you can annihilate them. Hunt them down. Struggle and fight with all your might. You were victors in the past universe after all. Even if you're all surrounded by enemies, you should at least put up a good fight. Once I had even considered you one of the greatest people one of the greatest creation. Do not disappoint me. Dead already? I thought they were perfect this time. I didn't think their kindness would end up being their downfall. They gave up their own privilege as victors and chose to inhabit a universe of losers. And now I have to destroy my most valued creation with my own two hands. You people could never understand how I feel right now. The tower? Now's my chance. Wait, Waltara, I haven't stopped the tower yet. Shh. You weren't lying when you said you'd find a way. Thanks. I don't know how you did it, but thank you for stopping the tower for me. There's no telling what Gandharva might decide to do, so you better get out of here. I'll wipe out the rest of the humans. Oh my goodness! Maruna! Help them. Maruna, help us. We dying. Maruna, we dying. Help us. They beat our asses over here. Those humans were doomed anyway, whether they died a bit later or now. I didn't think it would really affect me. Besides, perhaps a slight feeling of regret. But I was wrong. It hurts too much. My son is growing. I can't say that. He's like a million years older than me. My dad. he's learning. So, one last God story now by Curry Gum. Season 3, episode 181, The Wait of Time 21. Did I change the number here? I did. Hey. You have to wake up. You have to move. You. Kubera called me. I wish I'd known sooner, but I couldn't stop it. I'll deal with the rest. You should get out of here. I know that you mustn't be discovered by Gandhi. I have to find Rao Tower, my sister. Don't worry. I'll find a way to help her escape. For now, just trust me from this place. You can't die here after all you've done for me. Do you really think I did you a favor? If I hadn't told you where to back off... back then, someone with a stronger moral compass than him had gone and Gondor's power, things might have turned out differently. Manaka, do you still not regret defending Gandhi at all, even after seeing what he just did? He can still change, but there's no guarantee. Even your eyes look completely different from back then. Sins aren't just washed away by death. You have to be alive, stay alive to atone for them. I think that's why we are born without an infinite amount of time. We're so prone to sinning that we need a lot of times to make amends for them. Our true purpose in life is to realize we've made a mistake, reflect on it, and try to atone for it for the rest of our lives. No. Not even that's enough. I'm starting to see why Kubera wants to protect you, wants to protect you in the future. I hope you stay this way, even after you've fully grown. Did you hear? The god of hell finally came out of hiding and entered the god realm. Really? Isn't he the god who isolated himself because he couldn't control his own power? I guess he learned how to control it now. I heard there's a lot of power in the fiery pits of hell. He may still be weaker now, but we still know how much. But he's still much more powerful than us. Have you seen him in person? I just got a glimpse of him when he was with Maruna. He's taller than God Maruna. He has long flaming hair. I had a feeling this was about Agni. He gets pretty angry after we talk to people, but as soon as he calms down, as soon as Vayu and God things say something to him. Anyways, we have to get his house ready and find some servants to look after him. Oh, pick me first. You can't. You're a god. We have to pick humans to serve him. Humans, but there are plenty of gods who'd be happy to serve him. Why does it have to be human servants? God Fishney was very clear about that. He said, the god of hell is known for being as much as a flirt as God Indra. So it's better to have him have human servants to avoid conflicts amongst the gods. Oh, I see. At times like this, I wish I were a human. With your personality, you couldn't be a human. You wouldn't be chosen even if you were a human. He needs innocence and obedient servants. What's wrong with my personality? If we want innocent humans, we'll have to look for someone who hasn't had their coming of age ceremony yet. Nowadays, they only tend to hire young humans anyways. What type of appearance or build do you think he'd like? What about gender? It's hard to say, but he just got out of hell, so I don't know what anybody's taste. But it couldn't hurt to choose some pretty humans. Let go of me. This is where we see Brilith. We see what happens to girls like you. We're stopping for young, but what's all this commotion? Oh shoot. If you don't tell us we'll have you punished. She was a sweet girl, but she changed completely overnight. She woke up and started throwing a fit, asking us to leave. Who do you think you are, trapping me inside like this? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here. The tower, all those injured people. Oh. Ugh. She must have just woken up. It looks like it. What's going on? I thought he only brought humans who had their coming of age. Sometimes humans remember their past life before they've had their coming of age ceremony. In cases where someone holds a grudge from a past life, they tend to remember something suddenly. Remember everything in a dream. A grudge? That means she must have been killed by Asura. This should have been taken care of before she was reborn. Looks like someone didn't do the job properly. We better get out of here before the higher ups see her. Yeah, let's just deal with her ourselves. We don't want to cause any trouble because of her. Whoosh. What are you going to do with me? Nothing bad. It's just that you started this life on the wrong foot, so we're gonna help you die and be reborn again. From this height, you'll die instantly. It'll be quick and painless, but don't worry, you'll be born as human again. Because of because of the way humans keep remembering their past lives. Once you get on the wrong track, it screws you forever. Will completely break up those memories for you. That way, the fragments of your soul won't ever hold on to the memories anymore, and they'll be used as energy for lots of plants and animals. Break up my soul energy. What do you mean? She's gonna forget about thing. Thank you for your sacrifice. It's for the best. Goodbye. Either they're too weak to help, or they just don't want to. I hope it's the former. If they're strong enough to help but still let other people die, then I don't want to try to understand them. All that training must have really paid off. I'm surprised you can survive me holding on to you without getting burned. I'm amazed. Agni! My shirtless hero. His chest always out, baby. He like me. He always got his chest out. Oh. So I wonder if I'm right about this one. What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking after those people over there. Stop messing around over here, Agni. I don't feel like picking someone out. Can I just have whoever I feel like? You can't, but not that one. God, Maruna, you should have told us you were coming. She looks like she was abandoned. Abandoned. Why? Because she knows too much. I know from experience it's not good to have humans like that around. There are a lot of better people over there who could be your servants. Then what will happen to this human? She'll probably be born as another life form. She'll fertilize the universe. We're doing this for her own good. Let her go. Is this for your own good? No, it's not. It's not good for me. Please help. I see. I made up my mind, Maruna. I want her to be my servant. Haven't you heard a single thing I said? Humans who know too much cause a problem. That's because you're such a smart god. There's lots of stuff I don't know. It'll average out if I have a servant. Lots of things. That's not how it works. He's like, hey, she's smart. I'm dumb. Let me learn. I respect it. We love a man who wants to keep learning. Agni, listen to me. I've been away for such a long time. There's no need. There's so much I need to learn. Would you mind helping me? I'd appreciate it. Human. One Last God. Story not by Kurigam. The Weight of Time 22. Season 3, episode 182. The planet where that human lived, there are still many humans there. Manaka made Gandhavra back down. Gandhavra was the one who attacked? No, Gandhi was just watching while someone else attacked. The resentment of all those people were pointing at someone from the Garudas. Then was it the Sura? It doesn't matter that Sura will be dead soon. We missed about 100 souls with grudges before. The problem is the grudges that keep growing unless they're resolved and forgotten. In this universe, victims hold grudges for a long time, and since humans hold grudges from their past lives, it means they keep getting worse as time goes on. That's why they say we should either not kill the humans at all, or we should destroy their souls when we kill them. Even the Nasties are trying to find a way to avoid killing them directly. Rakshasas can't handle the resentment of 100 souls. Things have already bad enough as it is bad enough as it is. It won't last much longer. The weight of its sins will crush it. So Rakshasas do whatever Nastikas tell them to do. Most of the time, they don't act on their own. I don't know what that Sura story is, but you don't need to keep worrying about someone who's got 100 souls angry at them. I guess so. Thanks for your time, Yama. Call me if you ever get bored in hell. God Yama. Another planet was destroyed. A lot of souls are headed this way. I really need a vacation. I'm sick of destroying souls just to stop humans from reincarnating with grudges. Why don't they make them less sensitive? God, do this. I'll do it. No. Last time you tried to do my job for me, you let 100 souls get away. God Yama. If that happens again, what difference does it make if I miss one person? Sometimes I wonder if a soul with a grudge is split up. Does the grudge really go away? Can a universe built on broken souls really protect souls in that universe? God Agni, here's the book I wrote in my past life. You don't need to do any calculations to your God, but I thought it would be good for you to know this is how humans solve problems. There you go again, calling me God Agni. God. I told you not to call me that. Episode 3, part 120. I heard servants from other servants, you're only allowed to drop someone's title if you're engaged to them. What? People might get the wrong idea. I had no idea, seriously. Are these all about architecture? Wow, what a treasure trove. You sure seemed happy that I asked you to recommend me some books. Of course, a scholar will be thrilled to have a library like this. I can't believe a copy of every book published by humans appears here. I never imagined such a place could exist on a book of fallen, a book of fallen. Wait, the books of fallen planets. All those records that were left behind, countless histories, all here. Do you get some kind of intellectual pleasure out of all this because you've always been a scholar, or are you that one step closer to that way that humans get stronger? You told me before. That's part of it, of course, but above all, it's just the fact that all their records hauled all those dead people here are preserved like this. If gods are so powerful, why didn't they help a planet that was being annihilated by the Suras? There may have been more interaction between gods and humans now that gods hire humans as servants, but until now, most people weren't even sure the gods even really existed. I heard that it's probably because they needed more power to build this universe. Even a single soul with his memories can bring back a thousands of millions of other creatures. That's why they wanted to hide from humans until they had enough power. For the sake of other creatures. I'm not asking you to understand. It probably doesn't make sense to you. Whatever they did, I can understand why you'd resent us. What about you, God Agni? Do you agree with the idea of not help us? Agree with it? I didn't even know about that until just recently. If I weren't stuck in hell because of this damn power, of course I would have helped humans. Even as they claim the sacrifice was for the greater good, it doesn't make the people being sacrificed feel any better. And getting rid of all those people just isn't right. Anyways, now that they have enough power and the gods and humans are finally interacting like this, they won't just stand and let humans die anymore. Some of them have already gotten engaged with the gods and protect the humans. The Rakshasas won't be able to attack them much as before. I can't tell you not to resent us gods, but the gods are immortal and we can't take back what's already happened already. So wouldn't it be better to cooperate with each other and try to create a better future? Yes, you're right. Good. And from now on, feel free to take whatever you like from here. You'll read, I'll learn from you, and we'll exchange cultures. Here are some books of culture for you to read. Next, electronics, not the left. Go to the right. Popular literature. Alright, she's over here teaching and whatnot. There's Brahma. Can she tell? Is she being followed? Servants only work for God for 10 years, right? Then they're sent back to the human world. Yeah, it's safer that way. Otherwise, you're gonna be able to go back to your world. Take any other books you'd like. Whatever books you take will reappear here anyways. But I won't be able to see any of the books that are added later. I wish I could come back in my next life too. This is the best imaginable place for my research. Then you can apply to be a servant again. Would you choose me again? I told you to apply again. I never said I'd choose you. There's an exam to be a servant now, and the requirements are quite strict. Oh, you said your goal was to find a way for humans to be more powerful. With a goal like that, I'm sure it'd be a piece of cake for you to be chosen and served by God. What's wrong? I think you can do it. Of course I can. I'll pass whatever tests they make me take and come back here again in my next life, and the one after that. This is Brilith, isn't it? And then one after that. 1,000 years later. Huff, huff. I never thought I'd run into Asha here. Why did she look like that when she left? I wonder if Maruna's out here. The portal he went through closed, so I tried to go to another portal. I hope he's not too far away to come back to Willarv. What's that? Nigga, where is he? This is not the Willarv I know, but do humans actually live here? Who are you, a Yaksha? Do you wanna see the human city? We're about to go there together. End of chapter 50. The weight of time. The next chapter, the other side. It's the last chapter, so I'm gonna read it. But I have a lot of thoughts about that. But let me finish this off, and then we'll talk. 182. This planet is unique among human planets. They managed to keep fighting off invasions. Some say it's because Agni's here, but seeing how they were able to make the Ashura and Ravana retreat, there must be something more to it. Be God. Isn't this thing? Kanara. Eravata. What the fuck? You probably already knew that, right? Nope. Wait, you didn't know? Well, it's a good thing that I told you then. You would have gotten killed if you tried to fight them. She seems to think I'm a Rakshasa. I try to tell her I'm a human right now, but they're all nasty because they might kill me. Rand's internal dilemma. Which part of you changes when you certify? You look like a human in these clothes. It's okay if your syrup part isn't visible. Mine don't show either. Yeah, that's true. Aren't you gonna say hi? You even quieter than today. Ha ha ha. Well, he knows. All three of them make me uncomfortable, but that boy makes me especially nervous. He's been staring at me this whole time. Don't act so awkward. It's not right for a yakshasha to not even greet the king. King? That boy is a... They seem to think you're a rakshasa, so just play along. There's no telling what might go wrong if you arouse their suspicion. Yaksha! First kind of the Yaksha clan. Yeah! One last god. The other side. Wait, this was 183. Was I behind one the whole time? My bad. Might have been throwing some of you guys off. I'm sorry about that. Legal specialist in past life property rights. Okay. Keep your voice focused on me. You'll draw attention from all the other surrounding servers. Alright, I'm still not used to this. But if this is a human city, why do the servers just come and go? They have a barrier or tower? I don't know about barriers or towers, but humans are supposed to... But are humans supposed to consider all servers enemies? There may be some servers that are prone to attack, but we know who those are already. Humans aren't worried about us. There's not even a barrier or tower. This must be really far back in the past. She said God Agnes here. Maybe let's try to meet him. Wow, fluffy tail. Look. Oh my. Stop. That's a Nastica. Ahaha, you like my tail? Huh? Why is he being so nice? I don't mind you touching my tail, but you shouldn't go around grabbing strangers' tails, okay? Some people might but accept, so make sure to ask your permission first. So he seems to be a decent dude. You're very tolerant. You need to be patient with kids. They're such bright, precious beings. It's a shame how they're disappearing now. Disappearing? But I see a lot of kids around. Kids Cafe, they're not all the same. Look closely. Shiver. Why look so scary? It looks like 100 of ashes. Look like 100 of ashes. They definitely don't look like the kind of kids that would grab a Suro's tail. Those kids remember their past before having a coming of age ceremony. Normally when humans are born, they're supposed to pass through a period where their personality is formed, and they accept the knowledge from their past life during a coming of age ceremony once their body and mind are prepared. But most cases don't turn out like that. There are a few kids who awaken with memories of their past life before their mind is fully prepared. They don't even have a coming of age ceremony. As the years go by, there are more and more humans like that. The coming of age ceremonies are becoming a relic of the past. And they're starting to remember their past lives much sooner, and some kids demand their titles and possessions from their past life as soon as they're born. They remember their past lives? Maybe the humans are different from me. Yeah, the memories of their past are supposed to be like used for self-reflection, but you can't grow anything if you don't remember anything. Humans only live for a short time, but they advance as they recall memories from their past lives. They maintain their current personality while looking back to their past lives and reflecting on the past. They accept things as they are, move on from past emotions, and learn not to obsess over the past. They used to use all that is valuable experience for growth, but the ones that started to remembering their past with a coming in story, their personalities and lives become unstable. And that great system started falling apart. As their lives started to take over their current lives, the barriers between lives began fading away, lost individuality. And all that's left is a single mass of humans without any distinction between young or old, parents or children. Once the last few pure children are gone, I might just stop coming here altogether. If the problem is that people are waking up without having a coming of age ceremony, can't you find out what's causing this other problem and reason? I know the reason, but you can't stop it. It's if a king such as yourself can't stop it. No, I could stop it if I really wanted to. Is this what got him killed? Then you should. Why are you standing here like this happened? Come on, guys. I found the spot. Hurry. The first thing to try in the human is the food. Isn't it amazing how they can make food with just vegetables? It smells great. I love fried food. Try some, Yaksha. Why are you starving yourself? It doesn't matter. Niskas don't get food from vigor from food anyway. That's not the only reason to eat food. It tastes good. This is so good. It doesn't have any grassy smell you hate. trust me, have a bite. But she didn't. She didn't. Didn't she say she came here to find something? I feel like it was all an excuse to eat. You're sure fond of vegetables for a yaksha. Oh yeah, shoot, maybe I should not to like it. That's because he takes after Hanuman. Cough. Oh, is he the descendant of Hanuman? That makes sense. Actually, that's not untrue. I only found out recently that Hanuman. How did he know? Is it because he's the king of the Yakshas? How much does he know? He must know about my heart and if he knows my bloodline. How did a descendant of Hanuman end up with this heart? Child, I am not in the future where you're from. Wasn't there anyone who tried to get the king's heart back? Maybe there's nothing I can do from stopping that from happening to the king. Why did you have to tell me this? Now I'm going to suffer for the rest of my life. In this world's time is very cruel. That lady knew. He must know since it's his heart. That must be why he seems to know all about me. He must have guessed based on the heart that he's dead in the future and that I came from the future. What are you thinking about? Haha, nothing. I forgot here really badly. You have a bad feeling about this. Is he smiling because he's thinking about ripping my heart out? Rand's inner thoughts in their dilemma. Attacks are coming. Oh, it started. I knew Rava will come back. Are you going to see and wait to see what humans will do? Or as long as there's no harm involved? I don't think we should just watch and look. It looks like Ranava's brought some reinforcements this time. Not even the strongest human in the strongest human cities a match for all that firepower. I'll get Asura out of here. You guys handle the rest. It's like his final stand, maybe, or something? I don't know, man. Now it's fast territory. Okay. Yo, boy. It's caught up to Kubera. Thoughts? Was this supposed to be money before? Or I didn't even change this, whatever. I'm deleting this now. Wow. What the hell do I say? I know it's getting dark. I've been here for a minute. Okay. The Weight of Time is the best arc. My favorite arc. A favorite chapter, if you will. You know what? It's probably tied for me with not Frozen Tears. What's the one with Ash's trial called again? Was it your punishment and mine, or you know what I'm saying? That one was probably up there too. The Ash's trial and stuff, that was probably up there too. This was so incredible because I'm always very, 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 very happy when a series dives into like its history and how the universe and how stuff was conceptualized and made, and seeing that trickle down effect into things. So like there's a lot of stories where I've read where like humans back in the day were actually more advanced than we were now for one reason or another, and it seems like this is the case here with this universe. I'm not sure exactly what it means going forward and everything, but it's super fascinating. But obviously, give me time to digest all these thoughts, and I will have that season 3 review ready as soon as possible. And starting Sunday, we right there. We live reacting to Kubera every week. We will have discussions. Trust me, I have tons of videos and content I want to make from characters. I gotta talk about Brilith, some theories about the ancient humans. Maybe the Taraka clan. Talk about my favorite characters, top 6, and all kinds of stuff. Maybe do a little bit of power scaling. We'll see, but stay tuned. I had a fucking blast doing this. Thank you for you guys who got this far. And yeah, man, Kurigam is the GOAT.